countdown.
You're seeing the countdown?
Yeah,
Good.
yeah.
And I can get your turn off your video.
Okay, hold on. Yeah. Do you hear me?
Yep, I can hear you. Right.
Okay, so you hear me through the ready for calm, right?
Not yet. Once the countdown goes, you'll see the light come on and then you're...
Okay, but my voice is good for commentary, right?
Yes.
Okay, good. I've been two.
From the show and fun.
Okay, 2 minutes ago I didn't see the game on MLC Network. Is there now?
It should be on the countdown.
Okay, good. All right, no problem. All right, if anything, yeah, I'm here.
Alright, sounds good. Thanks.
Okay, thanks. No problem. Okay, man. Check the game if it's on.
You're watching the Sunoco Minor League Cricket Championship, brought to you by our 2023 partners.
You know what? I'm not gonna even wait for them to just start that because right now everybody they're all over the place. I cannot tell you fast with this thing. So welcome to Glenville, where the New England Eagles have won the toss. They've elected to bowl, and this is a matchup between New England Eagles and the New Jersey Somerset Cavaliers. We have already seen Cavaliers winning already in this series. The New England Eagles, they opened their campaign and have traveled a great deal to come to the Glenville, New York area. This is central New York. Glenville happens to be in Schenectady, and Schenectady happens to be 366 miles away from the Canadian border, and also 170 miles from northeast of New York City. So we are all ready for play at Glenville. Overcast conditions here with the news. New England Eagles haven't been sent in, and Cavaliers calling correctly. Cavaliers being captained by Saad bin Zafar. And so what is expected to be a very exciting contest here out of Glenville in Eastern New York.
Than they were last year, that's for sure. And they come up against a New England Eagles side, a side that on paper has drastically improved. They've had 2 years of quite the disappointment of the Eagles. This year, assembling a much more experienced, a much better looking squad on paper. But the squad on paper doesn't always win you the games. They've been sent in quite early on, so might be a bit interesting, given first game here at the Glenville Cricket Complex, as first game for the season for the New England Eagles. Maybe they would have liked to have a field first, get a good sense of the conditions here, but on the receiving end of the Somerset Cavaliers, they had a very good bowling display in their last game, and we are ready to start things off here as Junaid Nadir will pick things up for the Somerset Cavaliers.
Well, it appears Ryan Patan is on strike. We'll kind of confirm that. Big appeal. And not out, says the umpire. So things are on the way. Junaid Nadir given the ball. And has come out here. Modani and Ryan K. Patan has come out to the middle. We'll take a look at this one. And a good delivery to start from Junaid Nadir Masood. So it's going to be interesting to see what kind of score we can expect on grounds like this, Matt. A relatively new pitch, and we will have to wait and see. Ryan Patan on strike, and the ball outside the off some, Matt. And you've seen Ryan Patan in other contests. He comes out of Canadian international, would have just been part of the Global T20 and a late addition to this New England Eagles side.
Yeah, would have had minor league experience as well before. The first year would have been with the Mustangs. And the second year would have found himself as part of the trophy lifters, the Seattle Thunderbolts. So has been across the country so far in his minor league career. Finds himself up east with the New England Eagles. And he brings that championship winner experience, that type of mentality. He's been all the way in the minor league just a year ago.
So we've seen a very good start from Junaid Nadir. He runs into ball to Ryan Patan. Patan gets a good ball. Ball gets an outside edge. And it goes to Karima Gore. Strong bowling attack sported here by the Cavaliers. They include Junaid Nadir, the man on your screen. Karima Gore, he's going to be a live wire. Good chance we'll be able to see Nomi Iftikhar on the other end. And of course, we've got Yasir Mohammed, Sonny Patel, and Saad bin Zafar. This is a strong bowling attack sported here by the Cavaliers. Oh, ball turned into the onside. Runs here for Ryan Patan. He gets off the mark, Matt. And it looks like he'll come back for a couple of runs. Good looking shot from Patan.
Three for none, the New England Eagles. Good start from Junaid Nadir. And
Yeah.
You mentioned just the amount of versatility in this attack from the Somerset Cavaliers. They've got good paces up top. They've got wrist spinners. They've got finger spinners. They've got everything.
Oh, good in swing over the stumps, and Pranav Rao. He's been given the nod again in place of Stephen Ketwaru. So Ketwaru's turn will have to come maybe later on in the campaign, but for the time being, the under-21 has been given an opportunity.
Tell you what, that's a brave leave from Ryan Patan. I'm not sure that was one I'd have been leaving, but that's probably why I'm in the com box, not out in the middle.
So the ball peels off the edge. It may have carried, not too sure. We'll have to wait and see. Might have been Marshall in the slip cordon area, and in the end, another single here to New England Eagles. They're off to a slow start, but at the end of one, they're 4 for no loss.
गया है लक्ष्मी बासमती राइस को घर लाने का। लक्ष्मी एक्स्ट्रा लॉन्ग बासमती राइस, इसका हर दाना हो इतना लंबा, पकते हुए महके और प्लेट पे क्या खूब खिले। हाँ, मेरे घर लाने का।
Very good. Nomi, go. So Noman Iftikhar, that trademark 360 start, and will come into bowl to Ryan K. Patan out of Canada. He gets the ball that he's trying to tuck into the onside. We'll have to wait. That could be leg by here. Another run for the Eagles. They haven't been sent in. They're 5 for no loss. And Matt, when you look at Noman Iftikhar, he comes across from the Yorkers from last year. He's such a quality bowler, Nomi Iftikhar. Sushant Madani has come into strike. And he's been part of the US setup. Sushant Madani, more of a long version player, but he's been given a chance here to really come into his own. And the ball wide outside the off stump, and things are on the way here at Glenville. One of the new venues to be used here by minor league this season, Matt, in 2023. 26 teams will make it to the starting lineup. 17 venues across this big country will be used, and we're all headed for the October 1st finals weekend. The ball outside the off stump again, so wide is the signal from umpire. And things are on the way here for the New England Eagles. Opening match for them and Cavaliers. This should have been the third match for Cavaliers, man, but one rained out for them on Monday. So they're into their second game playing Yasser Mohammed, man on your screen. And he's going to be a key man in this tournament. Good young player is Yasser Mohammed. But we're watching Noman Iftikhar. And he aborts the run-up and still 6 for no loss.
Yeah, would have had to split points against the Philadelphians, and they'll be hoping they don't have to do the same here against the New England Eagles. As you can tell, a bit overcast. Rain is forecasted. So far, things have held up quite well.
Oh, slashing shot from Modani. That's a beautiful shot. And the first boundary in the minor league 2023 comes off the bat of Sushant Madani at Glenville.
Yep, first boundary seen on this ground. Off the bat of Sushant Madani, given a bit of width, able to slice it up and over. And a good-looking shot from Sushant Madani, the man who has made a big trip up east from Texas, from the Dallas Mustangs, up to the New England Eagles. And he'll be looking to repay them with quite a bit of runs. Comes in here with experience at the international level for the USA. A big signing this for the New England Eagles, as is Ryan Khan Patan on the other end. And they'll be looking to get off to a good start. Opening partnerships can be so crucial in this game. It can really set the stage for the rest of the innings, especially when you look at the batting lineup the Eagles possess this year. The likes of Akshay Homraj, Apurva Maheshram, Jalal Dua, Rizwan Mazar. They've got a very deep batting lineup. And a lot of those players will be hoping that these two out in the middle can get them off to a good start.
So Nova has gone for 6 so far of the bowling of Noman Iftikhar. Saad bin Zafar, he's going to be hoping to provide very good leadership here for the Cavaliers, Matt. Najah Shah, part of the squad, but certainly has given way to some of the younger players. Najah Shah, of course, having played at the international level. Jonid Nadir, the man on your screen, number 89. And we've seen an over that's gone for 6 so far. This has been a very good one here for the New England Eagles. A ball play in the miss, and it goes through to Rao.
Pranav Rao behind the stumps. Under 21. Kept for the Somerset Cavaliers last year. Really an all-rounder, Pranav Rao. He can bowl as well. And someone that really turned into a wicket-keeper in the last year for the Somerset Cavaliers. Has grown into that role quite well, as you mentioned. Sticking with him ahead of Stephen Katwaru.
So Nomi Iftikhar, final ball in the over. New England Eagles have gotten off to not a bad start, and this could be the first bye of the match. So 2 overs in the books, Matt, and 2 gone. It's 11 for no loss. Marshall the fielder, and so a couple of overs into the book. 11 for no loss.
What's up, Doug? What got into you?
At Sunoco, we know how to fuel peak performance. Fuel your best.
Got you. So 2 of us gone, 11 for no loss. We've seen a good shot from Sushant Madani in the last over. Junaid Nadir will continue. First over went for 4. And so surprisingly, Matt, and not meaning anything, but Cavaliers have gone with pace on for the opening pair. Junaid Nadir and Nomi Iftikhar sliding down the leg side. And that's another extra given up here to the New England Eagles.
Yeah, using the paces up top because they've got a plethora of spinners right after that. Saad bin Zafar, Kareem Agor, Sunny Patel, Yasir Mohammed. They can bowl in the power play as well when you look at the likes of Saad bin Zafar and Kareem Agor.
Oh, flicked away. That's a lovely shot from Sushant Madani. Protection out in the deep. One of a couple of men outside of this circle. And that's a lovely shot from Madani. Should have gotten a lot more than that.
Yeah, in the power play, you'd think you would get a good reward for shots like that. But in the end, Yasir Mohammed stationed out there in the deep. Gets the tall, imposing Ryan Patan back on strike.
Yeah, no ball is the call. And Junaid Nadir may have overstepped the line. So not good here for the New Jersey Somerset Cavaliers. And a chance for the diminutive, the hard-hitting Sushant Madani to get a chance to free his arms. It's 15 for no loss.
Yeah, can't afford those, especially not to these two so early on in the game. Sushant Madani really given a chance to go big here.
And Junaid Nadir may have overstepped. So overcast conditions here in Glenville, in the city of Schenectady. We made the point, this is in central New York. This place is 170 miles from the heart of New York City. And you could probably drive 366 miles, Matt, and you end up in in Canada. So here we go, free hit ball of the bowling of Junaid Nadir.
I wonder what mode of transportation Ryan Khan Patan used to get here.
Ball again down the leg side, so free hit still in effect. Hey, might be a very short visit here for a short trip. So here we go, ball sliding down the leg side, called a wide, and Junaid Nadir is indicating that the ball may have come off the arm of Sushant Madani, but the umpires have made a determination that it is a wide. And so things are on the way here. I'm glad for the village of Glenville, Matt. They're getting a chance to see this Sunoco 2023 Minor League Cricket Championship. A championship that will go all around the country. Here we go. Free hit still in effect. And this one into the offside. Maybe not the free hit ball. And so another single here for Madani. Yeah, that's the previous ball that was called wide by the umpire. And Junaid Nadir was making the point that the ball may have touched something on its way through to the keeper.
I mean, the umpire did signal wide. I'm not sure if you may have reversed the call. It is scored as a dot ball, and what would have been the free hit ball, Sushant Madani just defended it, so...
Oh, big shot from Ryan Patan. He's known to hit the ball cleanly. And look at that. Yasir Mohammed. He comes around, saved the boundary, saved a couple of runs. And that's a lovely couple of shots from Ryan K. Patan. He's such a classy player, Matt. Take a look at this.
Yeah, good shot indeed from Ryan Patan. You know, it was only a matter of time he was going to go after things here. But look at that. Good cricket all around. Yasir Mohammed, that's what he can do in the field. You've got to watch out for him. He's going to be stationed at the boundary all day.
It is no wonder so much have been spoken about Yasir Mohammed. Ball guided into the offside. And you get the feeling, man, both Ryan Patan and Sushant Madani has really come to bat. And you look at the card that says 19 for no loss. We're in the third over. We're watching the New England Eagles to take on the New Jersey Somerset Cavaliers. With the fact that the Cavaliers have already put points on the table, New England Eagles will be hoping that they could get off their campaign off to a good start. They've picked a very good team. And ball into the offside again. That's a lovely shot from Soshan Madani. He runs up towards the offside. Kareem Agor gets quickly onto the ball. And that will complete over number 3. So 3 gone. It's 20 for no loss.
Took that last corner pretty quick.
Sir, I need one hand on the roof, one hand on the pump.
Timeout for Sunoco Go Rewards.
Keep pumping.
With new Sunoco Go Rewards, when you fuel, you save, because rewards come first.
So off to a good start are the Eagles, Matt. They've included a very good team. We'll take a look at the likes of Akshay Homraj, Mahesh Ram, Jaladua. Still to come, Rizwan Mazar, who's been excellent for them last year. And these are players, Matt, that have had experience in a couple of years of minor league cricket. Saad bin Zafar comes into the attack.
Yeah, you mentioned how much power play spinners particularly they have in their arsenal. And Saad bin Zafar will be coming up against his countryman, Ryan Khan Patan, who's on the other end. Right now, it's Madani on strike. And Saad bin Zafar has led a very good ship so far in the Somerset Cavaliers, a win in their opening game, shared points against the Philadelphians, and comes back here against the New England Eagles looking to replicate that success.
And Saad bin Zafar, Matt, you made mention last week. Oh, the first wicket goes down. And look, into the hands of Nomi Iftikhar. I would want to think Nomi Iftikhar has the most catches in the series so far. But straight into the hands of Noman Iftikhar, Saad bin Zafar strikes. And the first wicket goes down.
Strategically placed as Noman Iftikhar would have had about 3 or 4 catches in the last game. And has one here. Hasn't taken him long to get into the action in the field. Saad bin Zafar strikes first ball. Sushant Madani has to depart for 7. And the New England Eagles lose their first with 20 on the board.
So Madani goes back. He's gone for 8. And Jaladua, a man who has spent his first set of years, in fact, his first couple of years, counting the exhibition series we had in 2020. He comes from the Empire State Titans, Matt, and he slid across to the New England Eagles.
Yeah, Jaladua, based in Connecticut. So perhaps more convenient to be with the New England Eagles, but as you mentioned, plays a lot of his cricket in New York and would have spent time with the Empire State Titans in 2020, as you mentioned, the exhibition series, 2021 and 2022, and now finds himself with some new surroundings with the Eagles.
Yeah, he comes in here having been to Morrisville, having played on finals day, the year in which Empire State Titans would have gotten to the conference final. They missed out on the opportunity, were beaten by the New Jersey Stallions. And Jaladua, I remember correctly, Matt, in that series, had an excellent series.
Yeah, Jaladua definitely got into his own as the tournament progressed. Really started to show that he belongs at this level.
So he comes out here with... Oh, balled him! What a delivery here from Saad bin Zafar. Pitched and turned, struck the off stump, and Jaladua doesn't last long. 2 down.
What a blow that is. Saad bin Zafar has not taken long to really show why he's a quality bowler. Look at this peach of a delivery. No clue to Jaladua. And what a ball. Saad bin Zafar, a double strike in the over. Jaladua, his debut for the Eagles hasn't gone well. It's 20 for 2.
So Akshay Hamraj comes to the mill. Ahmad Akshay Hamraj finds himself in an interesting situation. He's moved across from the Cavaliers from last year, but Akshay Hamraj lives in Schenectady, and so he's playing closer to his hometown. Welcome to Glenville.
Yeah, and he walks out in perhaps a situation he wouldn't be ideal for him. 20 for 2, 3.5 overs.
Yeah, Saad bin Zafar has been brilliant so far. A couple of big strikes in the over. The wicket of Sushan Madani caught by Nomi Iftikhar, and he needed no one to get the better of Jala Dua. Ball into the offside. This is a strong fielding team, led by Karima Gore and Yasir Mohammed for the time being, and good catching from Nomi Iftikhar. Good for Cavaliers so far.
Yeah. One-hand pickup there from Karima Gore.
And we've seen the value of very sharp fielding in this short format of the game, Matt. Every run save will be a run that you'll least expect it to get. A bit of inside edge here from Akshay Hamraj, looking to punch through the offside. And this has been a very good over from Saad bin Zafar. 20 for 2. And ball left alone. So the fourth over comes to a close. New England Eagles haven't been sent in their batting at 20 for 2.
Couple of wickets there from Saad bin Zafar. Has wasted little time making an impact, leading from the front as the skipper for the Cavaliers.
So Ryan Patan will be on strike. And Matt, when he's trying to take a look at the Jaladua dismissal, not too sure if Jaladua, when he was bowled, I want to sense that he was trying to indicate that he wasn't like ready or something. He was trying to indicate something that like I get the feeling that you came so quick at me, I didn't get a chance to really settle down. But probably like to take a look at that leading up to the ball that really got his wicket. Karima Gore comes into the attack. Another finger spinner. He's really been excellent for the US for the last couple of years. Opted to play back for the Leeward Islands. He comes out of Antigua. And he's such a live wire in the field for Cavaliers. The ball chopped into the offside. Looking for runs here. Nomi Iftikhar. Don't be fooled by the years of Nomi Iftikhar, man. Gives 100%.
Yeah, top quality player. We mentioned how good he is in the field, safe hands when the ball goes in that direction. Veteran of the game and still possesses some bit of quality.
Oh, lofted into the offside. Sean Finley takes an easy catch. And Akshay Hamraj hasn't lasted long. The third wicket goes down. Cavaliers on top.
Celebrations all around. Sean Finley takes the catch. Karima Gore strikes. And in the end, a tame dismissal, that it's fair to say, for Akshay Hamraj. Similarly to Jala Dua, his start to life, well, I shouldn't say start to life, he was with them in the first year. His return to the New England Eagles hasn't gone well, as you take another look at this. Coming forward and in the end just popping one straight up. And Sean Finley did the rest.
Yeah, no movement of the feet here from Akshay Hamraj. Just prodded at one outside the off stump. So he's gone. It's 21 for 3. So the New England Eagles find themselves in some early trouble. It looks like Samar Tiwari has come to the middle. Another Canadian international man. Very useful player, top leg spinner. But he's called out here with 3 down, with just 21 on the board.
Sure, why we haven't seen a Purva Maheshwaram as yet. Was probably the leading scorer for the New England Eagles last year. Had a lot of consistency. 276 runs, especially for a player of his age. And another really good touch player that can come out and rebuild, especially when you're 21 for 3. A bit surprising that we haven't seen him.
I'm not surprised we haven't. Well, we're just into the 5th over. Still Sonny Patel, the man on your screen, number 90. He's a couple of wrist spinner. This is a strong bowling Cavaliers attack, I got to tell you that. And so slip in place in Xavier Marshall and the New England Eagles opening match of their campaign. Put on the pressure here, 3 down, 21 on the board. Yeah, not the kind of shots probably you would want to play at this stage, but maybe Samar Tiwari, he's quite confident that he can come out and play some of those shots. We saw earlier on today, Jaiswal of India played a couple of them. And so things are on the way here. New England Eagles, they're under pressure, they're batting with 3 down. Ball eased into the onside. Bowling has really been very tight. And so 5 gone is 21 for 3.
आ गया है लक्ष्मी बासमती राइस को घर लाने का। लक्ष्मी एक्स्ट्रा लॉन्ग बासमती राइस। इसका हर दाना हो इतना लंबा, पकते हुए महके और प्लेट पे क्या खूब खिले। हाँ, मेरे घर लाने का।
So welcome back to Glenville Sport Complex. It's 21 for 3. Samar Tiwari and Ryan K. Patan out in the middle, and the umpire on your screen, Matt. It's a man that you probably know pretty well, Kumar Saravanan.
Saravana Kumar.
Yeah, the man that comes out of Rhode Island. And not only the cricketers who would have traveled to the 2022 Sunoco Minor League Cricket Championship, Matt, but even the umpires have traveled long miles. Saad bin Zafar will continue.
Another great delivery to his fellow Canadian Ryan Patan, who has really struggled a bit. 8 from 13, hasn't been able to find that flamboyant, free-flowing style that we know is accustomed to him.
Matt, what we saw last week in the Eastern Division, the matches up at Mercer County Park, is that players will have to get adjusted quickly to new facilities and really try to come up with what could be the power score on these ground. 3 good balls into this over. Saad bin Zafar, how experienced this man has been. And you look at 2 of the fielders there, Yasir Shah and Kareem Agor, they're not going to give you an inch.
Yasir Mohammed.
Into the offside. That's a lovely shot from Ryan K. Patan. And it goes to the tarpaulin. And that has gone away for 4. Lovely shot from Ryan K. Patan.
Just the second boundary of the inning so far. The first one off the bat of Ryan Patan. We would have seen one from Modani. Have to find some way to break the shackles here. Do the New England Eagles. All Canadian affair happening out in the middle at the moment. Saad bin Zafar to Ryan K. Patan and Samar Tiwari at the non-striker's end. And perhaps the breaking news that we would have had a few months ago before this tournament was the thought of implementing Canadian franchises into the minor leagues for next year.
Yeah, man, that could be an exciting time for North America. We'll take a look at this previous ball that really raced away for 4. Look at that, all along the ground. And it goes to the covers. Where the covers are, And I'm not implying the cover position of a cricket field. I'm talking about the real covers. And so far, ball played into the offside. Kareem Gore picks it up. And so the 6th over comes to a close. The power play done and dusted is 25 for 3.
What's up, Doug? What got into you?
At Sunoco, we know how to fuel peak performance. Fuel your best.
So the power play done and dusted, 25 for 3. Salman Nazar and Raya K. Patan out in the middle. New England Eagles, man, good to lose.
Yeah, it hasn't worked out well in their favor so far. New England Eagles 25 for 3 and power play done and dusted. Just over 4 and over.
So one game today and then tomorrow is a big doubleheader coming to Glenville. A couple of other teams will be traveling here for this weekend of games. The Glenville as Kareem Gore continues.
Worked away for Salman Nazar. A bit sloppy that from Xavier Marshall. Pick up just the 1. Get Ryan Patan back on strike. Go into his 2nd over. Would have got the wicket of Akshay Homraj and would have only conceded 2.
Yeah, we've seen very good spin bowling from the 2-finger spinners. They're tight, slow, left-arm orthodox. And the bowling has really given them a very good start. We saw the top of the order mat, Junaid Nadir and Noman Iftikhar. Give them a very good start. And now it's down to the 2-leg spinner. And a pitch that has played relatively slow for the time being. So this could really aid the Somerset Cavaliers bowling arsenal. Another quality delivery here from Kareem Gore, the man who comes out of Antigua. Home of Viv Richards, Richie Richardson, Curtly Ambrose, Rakeem Cornwall. Ball flicked into the onside in front of Sean Finley, who's played at the international level. And we saw Sean Finley last week, Matt, had a very good knock with the bat.
Yeah, would have played a handy little cameo. This one driven uppishly. Just falling in front, and now that one from Kareem Gore attempting to cut. Another look at this one, chipped in the air just in front of Sean Finley. Not a man you want to be chancing catches to. They'll hustle through for 1. So 2 off the over in the end. 7 overs done, 27 for 3 the Eagles.
Took that last corner pretty quick.
Sir, I need 1 hand on the roof, 1 hand on the pump.
Timeout for Sunoco Go Rewards.
Keep pumping.
With new Sunoco Go rewards, when you fuel, you save because rewards come first.
Hello?
So Sonny Patel has been given the ball. He comes in here with some bit of work done by Somerset Cavaliers. They've won the toss, electing to bowl first. Things have gone pretty well. Saravana Kumar, the umpire. We've seen a knock here from Ryan K. Patan. He's on 13. He's used up 23 balls, but man, he's got to stay on here for the New England Eagles. What they can't afford to do is to lose another wicket.
Yeah, you're right on that. Ryan K. Patan will definitely have to bat deep, even if it means striking at less than 100. He's striking at 56 right now. This one a bit shorter. Get only a single. Get Salman Nazar back on strike.
Yeah, the bowling has really been on top. And you look what has happened here so far. Sonny Patel, he's a quality spinner. We made a point We haven't seen him for a few years, and I wonder where he was. Well, I've seen him in many years, Matt. I recall it might have been 2018. We saw him at the Green Line tournament in New York. Another fine leg spinner we saw in that Green Line tournament was Sarabjit Singh Lada, who's playing in this tournament.
Yeah, well, Sarabjit Singh Lada, we know where he has gone, off to the major league as well, winning the championship with MI New York. Sunny Patel finds himself with the Somerset Cavaliers, has had a very good start to 2023 with the ball.
And Matt, in essence, Cavaliers are off to a really good start. A couple of runs here. We'll wait and see off the bat of Samar Nazar. In fact, only a single, 29 for 3, but and I know I keep harping on this, such a strong bowling attack here for the Somerset Cavaliers. They have already put in good results from last week. Ball mistimed into the onside. Another single here for Ryan K. Patan, and the two Canadians out in the middle. With 75 balls remaining, still a long way in this innings. And so far, they've only posted 30 for 3 so far.
Xavier Marshall posted that slip. This one driven up straight to Junaid Nadir. Got to find something here, the New England Eagles. They've got to get a partnership going. In the air, and it will land safely. It was a leading edge from Salman Nazar. Falls in no man's land, and in the end will pick up a single, but some ominous signs yet again from the Eagles batters.
Yeah, ball in the air and picked up there by Gajanan Singh, who's come into the side. And Sunny Patel continues to bowl extremely well. Oh, big shot here from Ryan K. Patan. And into the hands of Norman Iftikhar. And this man continues to catch well. Another wicket fall. This time Ryan K. Patan is 31 for 4.
2021, Raymond Ramratan. 2022, Ali Sheikh. It's 2023, Norman Iftikhar's year to be on the list of most catches. He's taken quite a bit already for the Somerset Cavaliers. This is another one, Ryan K. Patan, looking to go up and over. And in the end, picks out Norman Iftikhar quite easily. Sunny Patel on the final ball of the over gets the wicket. 8 overs done, it's 31 for 4, the Eagles.
Correct. So Hemendra Ramdihal comes to the middle. And the New England Eagles in a lot of trouble. We'll take a look at some of the dismissal. This one into the hands of Nomi Iftikhar. Soshan Madani, he fell for 8. Then, of course, Jala Dua comprehensively beaten and bowled without scoring second ball. Karima Gore, this one loft into the hands of Sean Finley. And not too long ago, you would have seen the dismissal. Take another look at here. Akshay Humraj popped it up in the air. And one of the easiest catch Sean Finley can ever take. And that one, the final one, of course, off the bat of Ryan K. Patan. Looked at, it was probably going for a 6. But Nomi Iftikhar with 7 catches in the series so far. And it's 31 for 4, Matt. What catching here from the Cavaliers?
Yeah, you mentioned a very good fielding side is the Somerset Cavaliers. Another one. Hemendra Ramdihal walks to the middle at number 6 for the New England Eagles. So still no Apurva Maheshram. Very interesting strategy this for the Eagles.
So a couple of left-handers out in the middle. Gajanan Singh comes into the attack. And Gajanan Singh has been one of the new additions to this powerful Somerset Cavaliers lineup, Matt. And he comes in here with a lot of work done by the other bowlers, and he comes in here with things pretty much set for him or any bowler. And give him a chance to bowl some off spin, couple of left-handers out in the middle. That may have prompted the authorities here to give the off spinner a better shot or two left-handers out in the middle.
And an experienced one at that in the form of Gajanan Singh. Bowling to Hemendra Ramdehal. Quality all-rounder is Ramdehal from the New York area.
So we've seen very excellent bowling from Saad bin Zafar, 2 for 4, 1 from Kareem Agor, 1 for 3, Sonny Patel, 1 for 4. And the New England Eagles, they're struggling here on opening day of cricket matches at Glenville Complex. Ball turned into the onside, and Hemendra Ramdehal will pick up a single man. And Hemendra Ramdehal has made a long trip to Glenville. A man who plays in the National League.
Yep, represents the Phoenix Cricket Club in the New York National League. The same side as Chandrapal Hemraj, who would have featured and done well for the Somerset Cavaliers in that opening victory against the Manhattan Yorkers. He's gone off to the CPL. Gajanan Singh, the man with ball in hand, perhaps will be taking up that role of Hemraj. This one played down for another single to Salman Nazar to get Hemendra Ramdehal sporting the unique 4-digit shirt number as always.
Yeah, I know he told us, I think last year, that might have been the birthday date of one of his relatives. So the 9th over comes to a close. It's 34 for 4.
आ गया है लक्ष्मी बासमती राइस को घर लाने का। लक्ष्मी एक्स्ट्रा लॉन्ग बासमती राइस, इसका हर दाना हो इतना लंबा, पकते हुए महके और प्लेट पे क्या खूब खिले। हाँ, मेरे घर लाने का।
So we saw in the previous over of the bowling of Sonny Patel. Look at that, another catch here for Nomi Iftikhar. Catch number 7. Might have been catch number 6, man, but relative to that, his catching has really been excellent, in addition to his fast bowling. So ball turned into the offside, running quickly, good running here from the New England Eagles. Salman Nazar and Hemendra Ramdehal out in the middle. And you made the point, we haven't seen Apurva Maheshram, who has had a very good season. In fact, was one of the best players in terms of with the bat last year of the New England Eagles. He's not here today. Well, in fact, he hasn't come yet. And so far, they're batting at 35 for 4. Hemendra Ramdehal comes into strike. And Sonny Patel with 1 for 5 so far would have picked up the big wicket of Ryan K. Patan. Ball eased into the onside. Easy single here for the New England Eagles. Important toss, Matt. And I'm pretty sure if New England would have won the toss, they probably would have been bowling first.
Yeah, probably. When you look at the Somerset Cavaliers, they would have had that experience in playing at Mercer County already, especially with a win on their backs. The New England Eagles, new to the tournament in the sense that this is their first game, a bit of a late start.
So ball worked into the onside by Salman Nazar, the Canadian. And they cross for runs here. So a couple of runs off the bat of Salman Nazar. He goes up to 8 and takes the score up to 38 for 4. We are in the 10th over.
Noman Iftikhar would have pouched 5 catches already in this tournament, which is a tournament leading.
Well, that's a good looking shot from Salman Nazar. And it goes into the direction of square leg. And we'll have to wait and see a couple of runs here. Good good bit of feeling from Yasir Mohammed. And the ball seems to be finding Yasir no matter where he goes. And take a look at this one, Matt. What a throw here from Yasir Mohammed straight into the non-striker's end. Yamindra Ramdihal makes it home. The ball eased into the offside from Samar Nazar. So the 10th over comes to a close. It's 39 for 4.
What's up, Doug? What got into you?
At Sunoco, we know how to fuel peak performance. Fuel your best.
So the batting card, not a good one here for the Eagles. We saw Madani, Ryan Kapatan. Ryan Kapatan looked pretty well, but a couple of ducks off the bat of Jaladu and Akshay Hamraj just really put them under pressure. The bowling card for you, impressive stuff from Saad bin Zafar, 2 for 4, 1 for 3 and 1 for 9 from Sonny Patel and Karima Gore. So things are on the way here at Glenville. So Hemindra Ramdihal on strike. Oh, ball lofted into the onside. Long on. Comes in. Takes an easy catch. Saeed Abdullah. And another wicket goes down. Hemindra falls. It's 39 for 5. So another wicket goes down here. Hemindra Ramdihal looking to break free. And take a look at this one. Lofted in the air at long on. And Saeed Abdullah, very safe. And another wicket goes down. And it's 39 for 5. So Rizwan Mazar comes to the middle. Salman Nazar, he's on 9 of 16 ball, Matt, and you get the feeling that the Cavaliers, well and truly, a lot into this one. This has been a tidy work from them. They've picked up 5 wickets along the way, and things are happening here for the boys.
Yeah, would have made the mention of Noman Iftikhar. Leads the minor league so far in terms of catches with 5. Couple of Surf Riders behind him in Marty Kane and Abhinay Reddy with 3. So quite a gap of 2 catches between Noman Iftikhar and the rest of the tournament.
So Rizwan Mazar comes to the middle, and the fact is, Matt, when you look at Nomi Iftikhar, not typical that fast bowler are in the hunt for the most catches. But Nomi Iftikhar has done well. Gajanan Singh has done well himself. He's picked up 1 already, 1 for 3 off 7 balls, and will come into bowl to the hard-hitting Rizwan Mazar. They're batting at 39 for 5. Oh, he goes big into the offside, and he wastes no time at all. he is settled in as if he's been there for the last 10 overs.
Yeah, and Rizwan Mazar out there to make a statement. Difficult situation for him to walk in, though.
Yeah, this is a strong bowling New Jersey Somerset Cavaliers. And we made the point, they really come hard in 2023. Oh, it plays a slower ball held up in the surface, playing long before it arrived. Take a look at this one. Yeah, he's into the shot, taken into the midsection. Big appeal here from Gajanan Singh. But the score remains at 39 for 5. The ball worked into the offside, so things have really gone well here for the New Jersey Somerset Cavaliers. We've seen an over here from Gajanan Singh that has not conceded a single run. That's the man on your screen, the captain, Saad bin Zafar. Oh, ball turned away into the offside, called a wide. And so what was heading for perhaps a maiden wicket over, spoiled by the ball sliding down the leg side with some bit of turn, called a wide.
Pulled away from Rizwan Mazar. Field out there in the deep. Kareem Agor. Just a single, 2 off it and the wicket. 41 for 5 after 11.
Took that last corner pretty quick.
Sir, I need one hand on the roof, one hand on the pump.
Timeout for Sunoco Go Rewards.
Keep pumping.
With new Sunoco Go rewards, when you fuel, you save because rewards come first.
You don't want to hit the ball. I'm telling you, the short
So
guy.
41 for 5.
But Janu will try. You know?
And things are on the way.
Janu
That's the
cannot
over
stop
by over
himself.
chart. This has been a very good performance from the New Jersey Somerset Cavaliers. How important was the toss today, Matt? Like we saw last week at Mercer County?
From New England's perspective, I think it is very important. Although we did see the Somerset Cavaliers win by batting first, so I'm not sure it would have really bothered them. But for the New England Eagles, I'm sure they would have loved to hit the field and really utilize their bowling attack first, get a good sense of things here at Glenville. Taken on the pad is Rizwan Mazar. We know Rizwan Mazar is such a proven ball hitter across the Northeast, and perhaps he hasn't really gotten a fair shot to really express himself a lot in his minor league career. A lot of times, like today, coming out a lot earlier than perhaps you would think. A player perhaps suited for the final 4, 5, 6 overs to really provide a strong back end to an innings. Came in here 2 overs ago with still 9 to go after this, 8 to go after this.
This is Sonny Patel. Taking on the pad. Not out say is umpire Saravana Kumar. Man who comes out of Rhode Island. You would have seen a lot of matches with Saravana Kumar officiating, man.
Yeah, top quality umpire.
Oh, he goes big into the pad. So not timed cleanly from Rizwan Mazar. And you made the point, it's going to be hard for him to change his style. He looks at the scoreboard, it's 43 for 5, but Rizwan Mazar is going to play like Rizwan Mazar plays. Oh, into the onside, doesn't time it well. And the tidy bowling of Sonny Patel has really continued into the 12th over.
And I think Rizwan Mazar has just got to perhaps survive 3 overs. Gets another one down for a single. And the overthrow, so they'll come back again. Not great work this from the Somerset Cavaliers. Xavier Marshall runs back. And they get 2 more in the end. So an extra run there given up by the Somerset Cavaliers.
Yeah, it might have been the end of the over. So 12 overs gone, it's 45 for 5.
आ गया है लक्ष्मी बासमती राइस को घर लाने का। लक्ष्मी एक्स्ट्रा लॉन्ग बासमती राइस। इसका हर दाना हो इतना लंबा, पकते हुए महके और प्लेट पे क्या खूब खिले। हाँ, मेरे घर लाने का।
So we welcome you again to Glenville in New York, in the city of Schenectady. I'm delighted that you have joined the feed. You're watching the 2023 Sunoco Minor League Cricket Championship. Title sponsors, of course, being Sunoco, official sponsor Lakshmi Food. And not forgetting Brew Coffee North America. Gajanan Singh will continue. And we'll come into bowl to Salman Nazar. He's been there for some time, 46 for 5. Ball all in a tangle there from Salman Nazar. So another wicket goes down, in fact, and Gajanan Singh has cleaned up Salman Nazar. So another wicket falls. Is 45 for 6.
Cleaned him up indeed. Gajanan Singh removes Salman Nazar. A long stay at the crease for Nazar. 17 balls, could only get 9 from it. And another one goes 45 for 6, the New England Eagles.
Yeah, good effect of the off spinner. Look at that, turned a mile. A lot of purchase on this wicket. Now take a look at this one, Matt. May a pitch leg stomp, and oh my goodness, what a delivery here from Gajanan Singh. All ends up. Salman Nazar can't believe what has happened there. And another wicket goes down, 6 down, with only 45 on the board. So not a good start to their 2023 campaign, Matt, from the New England Eagles. As Mahesh Ram comes to the middle. You made a point that Mahesh Ram was the leading run scorer for them last year. And might have been surprised that he comes in at number 8.
I certainly am. I approve of Mahesh Ram. I think, especially with wickets falling, Mahesh Ram, a very good player that can rebuild, takes his time, gets himself in, and can play shots where needed. I'm surprised after a couple of wickets fell, we didn't see him earlier.
So ball taken on the pad, lots of turn again. And Matt, let's talk about the New England seasons in the last couple of years. Results that they'll probably want to improve on. We saw 7 teams last year and 7 teams in 2021. The New England Eagles, they finished 7th in both of those years. They may want to climb one notch up. Oh, that's a no ball and smacked into the onside, and it has gone all the way. A maximum shot from a no ball. 6 runs off the bat of Rizwan Mazar.
Lovely shot indeed from Rizwan Mazar. And the no ball perhaps can be one of 2 things. It can be either a field restriction, it's hard to tell, or it could be a sin for a spinner to overstep. Either way, Rizwan Mazar has hammered that.
Yeah, we'll have to probably try to take a look if we can pick up. Oh, a slashing shot over the offside this time. Rizwan Mazar, he's on the go. I'll pick up a couple of runs. Junaid Nadir, the fielder, a couple of runs there. Good looking shots from Rizwan Mazar off the free hit ball. Let's try to take a look from the original no ball. It's hard to tell from here, but we will know for sure. So 55 for 6 so far. Mazar goes up to 13. We've seen the highest score so far. And another no ball from Gajanan Singh. So Gajanan Singh having some of the problems here, overstepping, I think. And another no ball, free hit ball coming up here for Rizwan Mazar.
Mahesh Ram indeed getting the free hit. Chance for the young man to really get one sweet off the middle early on. And problems all around here for Gajanan Singh. What started off as a really good over has turned into perhaps a nightmare, especially for a spinner. Shouldn't be having these issues as a spinner, they would always tell you. And now Apurva Mahesh Ram faces up to a free hit delivery.
Yeah, no harm done though. And so single off the bat of Mahesh Ram. He takes the score up to 56. You can see that on your card. You're going at 4.4 and over. We've seen a very good game here played at the Glenville Cricket Complex by the New Jersey Somerset Cavaliers. Oh, another no ball. Unbelievable scenes here at Glenville. And that has gone into the hands of the fielder. It appears to be Saeed Abdullah, but we'll have to wait and see. It makes no determination at all because this is not a no ball from Gajanan Singh.
Yeah, it's unfathomable what we're seeing here. The no ball signal again. Rizwan Mazar, perhaps in a split second, realizing, seeing the outstretched arm and just going as big as he can. Abdullah Saeed has a good bit of fielding.
Prevented the 6. Look at that. Even if he had caught it again, it would not have mattered because Singh has bowled another no ball, a single here to Rizwan Mazar. This is really one of their best over, Matt. Take a look at this one. Look at that. Bang! What a no ball call by the umpire. Abdullah did well to keep the ball in play, prevented a 6. This has been a very good over here for the New England Eagles. 15 runs off this over. This has been one of their best scoring over. Mahesh Ram will be on strike. 60 on the board. Ball slotted into the onside. And they'll pick up a run that will complete over number 13. So 61 for 6 at the end of 13.
What's up, Doug? What got into you?
At Sunoco, we know how to fuel peak performance. Fuel your best.
So 61 for 6. Apurva Maheshram will be on strike, and I would want to think Matt is 61 instead of 62 because Maheshram is on strike. We saw what happened in the last over, and I think the scoring might be a little one ahead, but we'll sort that out. Maheshram on strike. We'll have to see who picks up the bowling attack here. Sonny Patel. The ball guided into the offside. Karim Agor, he's always quick as ever, very alert. And another bowling over here for Sonny Patel. He will finish up 1 for 13 so far. Couple of good balls here from Sonny Patel, and this is going to be a strong bowling attack sported by the New Jersey Somerset Cavaliers in 2023. Playing across the line of a delivery, and there's no run. So Sonny Patel has really come into his own. Tidy bowling figures so far. 1 for 13.
Has bowled very well. The wrist spinner, Sonny Patel. He's got a bit of height to him as well, Sonny Patel, which will aid him. And Mahesh Ram bowled him. So Sonny Patel gets the wicket, was looking to pull. Apurva Maheshwar may have kept a tad low, deceiving him. And in the end, stumps flying. Maheshram goes for 2. Sonny Patel picks up another wicket.
Yeah, looking to pull through the onside. No bunks on the ball. And another wicket goes down. 7 gone. 62 for 7. So not a good display here from the New England Eagles, Matt, in their opening game. Gaurav Grover comes to the middle. Let's take a look at this one. Yeah, Mahesh Ram looking behind. Don't think the kind of shot that you want to play. And Rizwan Mazar is disgusted with the effort there by Mahesh Ram. And he knows that's not the kind of shot you want to play on a wicket like this.
Yeah, Sonny Patel has the last laugh in the end. Bowled a very good over. 5 dots against the left-hander Grover. What a ball to welcome Gaurav Grover to minor league cricket. 61 for 7 after 14 overs. A wicket maiden from Sonny Patel.
Took that last corner pretty quick.
Sir, I need one hand on the roof, one hand on the pump.
Timeout for Sunoco Go Rewards.
Keep pumping.
With new Sunoco Go rewards, when you fuel, you save because rewards come first.
Junaid Nadir back into the attack, so some pace back on for the Somerset Cavaliers. Rizwan Mazar is on 15. Gaurav Grover is yet to get off the mark. Gaurav Grover, new addition to the New England Eagles lineup. Rizwan Mazar on 16. Two ball hitters, these two. For those that don't know, Gaurav Grover plays a lot of his cricket alongside Rizwan Mazar with the Game Changers Club in New York. Also, very familiar faces with the likes of the Texas Cowboys and the USPL. And two players that know each other very well out in the middle.
So Junaid Nadir comes back into the attack. And we'll come into bowl to the hard-hitting Rizwan Mazar. Oh, it goes Sting and Matt. You've got to love the intent here from Rizwan Mazar. He's not bucked down by at least the scoreboard. He's ready to take on. And so Rizwan Mazar fighting his way out of big trouble here. Applied to them by the Somerset, New Jersey Cavaliers.
You've got to like where Rizwan Mazar's innings has gone so far. He's gone just about a run a ball. He's managed to survive, and now all of a sudden we get into these final 6-5 overs, and now he's partnered alongside Gaurav Grover. Now is really the time the New England Eagles can look to score heavily. So Rizwan Mazar has played a good innings, has gotten himself in. This one flicked away nicely from Gaurav Grover. Noman Iftikhar all over in the field. They get a couple of runs to get Gaurav Grover off the mark. His first 2 runs in minor league cricket.
Yeah, Matt, you're right on that. Rizwan Mazar. He's fighting some very good bowling. He's fighting a scorecard that doesn't really look too good for them. And of course, he's fighting a pitch that doesn't seem to produce too many shots. And this one played in the miss, and the ball goes through to Pranav Rao. And we've got 33 balls left in this encounter. A lot more cricket happening here at Glenville Cricket Complex. We're watching this game tomorrow. Cavaliers and the Empire State Titans. They roll into town, and they will play the morning game. And then in the evening game, Stallions will take on the New England Eagles. That's happening tomorrow. Oh, lofted in the air. And another easy catch for Sean Finlay. He holds the ball up. And another very soft dismissal in the end. 8 down, 65 on the board. Yeah, Junaid Nadir, look at this one. He's picked up his first wicket, ball lobbed in the air. And another soft dismissal. Another wicket goes down. Gaurav Grover gone. 64 for 8. So Samar Tiwari comes to the middle. With Burhan Saeed, the only one left in the shade. And Matt, what a performance here.
So Tiwari comes to the middle. Just saw the wicket of Gaurav Grover. Another youth player, Samar Tiwari. Would have been with the New Jersey Stallions last year. Still 31 deliveries remaining. They've got to try to not get bowled out here, the New England Eagles. Still, the intimidating figure of Rizwan Mazar looms at the non-striker's end. As another over is done, 64 for 8 after 15.
So not a pleasant scorecard here for the New England Eagles. They've been put under pressure by some very good bowling. We would have also seen some very soft dismissal. Rizwan Mazar, he's up, not out on 17 so far. Tiwari has joined him. Probably take a look at the bowling card. Some impressive stuff. Couple of wickets for Saad bin Zafar, Sonny Patel, and Gajanan Singh. And Saad bin Zafar comes back into the attack here, Matt, as we come into the last 30 balls. So Rizwan Mazar has played a very good hand so far. We saw 1-6 off his bat. And he's had to contend with some very, very, very tidy bowling here from Saad bin Zafar, Sonny Patel. So ball played in to the deep area. Sean Finley comes around quickly. And another single here for the New England Eagles. Opening match of their campaign. It's not gone pretty well so far. They're batting at 66 for 8. With still Burhan Saeed to come. So ball into the offside from Samar Tiwari. And he picks up his first run, takes the score up to 66. 67 for 8, 26 balls remaining. We haven't seen the introduction of Yasir Mohammed, the young leg spinner so far, but no problems at all. The other boys have really done the job. Junaid Nadir, Noman Iftikhar, Saad bin Zafar, the man bowling here, Karim Agor, Sonny Patel, and Gajanan Singh has really put in a sterling performance here, Matt. No sign yet, and perhaps not needed for the time being. Oh, lofted in the air. And we'll have to wait and see where this falls. It falls in no man's land. We've seen Sean Finney done a lot of work there, Matt. And that completes over number 16, 69 for 8.
Looking to go big as Rizwan Mazar. Attempted that shot a couple of times. Lands in front of Sean Finley. And in the end, just a single. Lots of success on that bowling card for the Somerset Cavaliers. 2 for Gajanan Singh, 2 for Sonny Patel, and 2 for Saad bin Zafar. And 1 each for Karim Agor and Junaid Nadir. Economy rates have been quite good as well.
So Karim Agor comes back into the attack. 1 for 3 so far from Karim Agor. Would have picked up the wicket of Akshay Hamraj. It's in the air. Has it traveled long enough? It apparently has. And that has gone to the right of the side screen. That's a big hit again from Rizwan Mazar.
Lovely shot from Rizwan Mazar. Soon as that left the bat, you knew that there was only one place that was going. Out of the ground. Look at that lovely shot from Rizwan Mazar, right in his zone, and swung away.
Yeah, tugged into the onside, looking for runs here again. Could come back for a couple of runs. In fact, Kareem Gore has to feel off his own bowling. And Matt, you look at two of the leg spinners, part of the US setup, Kareem Gore and Noshtosh Kenjige. Two quality leg spinner and two of the best fielders in the country. Oh, chasing a ball outside the off stump, lofted into the offside. And another single here for Rizwan Mazar. So he wants to capitalize on the next 21 balls remaining. And so far, he's brought up 27 valuable runs here from Rizwan Mazar. Good batting.
Would have declined the single, actually, did Rizwan Mazar. He wants to strike.
Struck into the offside. Not timed cleanly. He's had to contend with some very tidy bowling, but he comes back for a couple of runs. Good manipulation of the strike. And he realizes, Matt, with 20 balls remaining, he'll have to take matter into his own hands. Brave player.
Yeah, Rizwan Mazar, with 20 deliveries left, turning down singles, shows the responsibility, the amount of responsibility he's taken for the rest of this innings.
Kareem Gore just outside the offside. Look at this. Struck into the offside again. And he finally crosses the rope. 4 more runs off the bat of Rizwan Mazar. That's a good shot.
Yeah, another lovely shot from Rizwan Mazar. Look at that. Stretching for it again. But you mentioned the power. Not such great work out there on the fence. Bit of perhaps a miscommunication between the fielders.
Yeah, Sonny Patel and Junaid Nadir. But a welcome boundary here for Rizwan Mazar. Takes him up to 32. Takes him up to 33. And it's 82 for 8. Oh, into the onside. This over's gone quite well for Rizwan Mazar and the New England Eagles. And he's attempted to play some big shots in the over. Whether he got through or not, that's not the point. But he's able to make some runs in that over. 17 gone, it's 83 for 8.
वक्त आ गया है लक्ष्मी बासमती राइस को घर लाने का। लक्ष्मी एक्स्ट्रा लॉन्ग बासमती राइस। इसका हर दाना हो इतना लंबा, पकते हुए महके और प्लेट पे क्या खूब खिले।
हाँ, मेरे घर लाने का।
So Rizwan Mazar, where the bulk of the runs has come from so far for the New England Eagles, has needed to play a big role and so far has done just that. Not much else to say for the New England Eagles from a batting perspective. 2 wickets for Gajanan Singh, 2 for Sunny Patel, 2 for Saad bin Zafar. A very good day for the spinners, as we would have seen last week.
Hey man, there's still one spinner we haven't seen, Yasir Mohammed. Such a strong bowling attack. We know even Sean Finley could bowl some medium paces. Adil Bhatti not part of the side. And so look, the boys, there's Aslam Khan, Sakshi Vij, and the other members of the Somerset Cavaliers team. They're quite happy with the way things have gone. Our good friend Akram Khan to the left of Aslam Bhai. Aslam Bhai has provided so much into this tournament and also for the Somerset Cavaliers, Matt. Ball into the offside, smashed over the offside in front of Yasir Mohammed, and the runs continue to flow from Rizwan Mazar.
Carrying the Eagles at the moment, Rizwan Mazar. Another one. He's been given a lot of width here by the Cavaliers bowlers, and he's had no problem shuffling across or stretching, using that to his advantage. Picks up another boundary through the offside, beating Yasir Mohammed and taking the fight to Saad bin Zafar, something not a lot of people can do. Rizwan Mazar has done it so far in just 1 ball. Can he continue?
Yeah, this has been a really good innings from Rizwan Mazar. Oh, lofted straight down the ground again, and that's powerfully struck. And we'll have to wait and see. May have gone away, but they'll come back for a couple of runs. And Rizwan Mazar In fact, they only get a single, but Rizwan Mazar is making a valiant attempt, Matt, to score big.
I think he'll rue that, Rizwan Mazar. There was a chance for him to come back for two there. I think perhaps thinking the ball was going all the way to the fence and can only get one. So Samar Tiwari comes back on strike and can't get it away. Rizwan Mazar is livid at the non-striker's end.
Yeah, you're sure on that. All Rizwan Mazar wants is a single to go down, 15 balls remaining. Saad bin Zafar has gone for 5 in the over so far. Oh, can't get a single. So Samar Tiwari held on here. And look, Rizwan Mazar is just letting him know all you need to do is to get me up to a striking position. Oh, lofted into the offside. In the vicinity of Sean Finley, a single. But it's the final ball of the over, Matt. Rizwan Mazar, does he go for 5? Does he go for 3? Does he hit a 6 and does not remain on strike?
He's got to get a single here for sure. Rizwan Mazar, you've got to keep him on strike.
Ball.
Samar Tiwari would have used up a couple.
Rizwan Mazar picks up a single, will retain strike when play resume, and you're watching the 2023 Minor League Cricket Championship. It's 90 for 8 at the end of 18.
What's up, Doug? What got into you?
At Sunoco, we know how to fuel peak performance. Fuel your best.
Those wickets column have perhaps dried up a bit in the last 4 overs. It's been a good partnership, a 25-run partnership dominated by Rizwan Mazar and Samar Tiwari. Mazar contributing 23 of that 25, and he'll be back on strike here as Junaid Nadir. Does Rizwan Mazar like the added pace on?
I want to think so. He'll prefer that, but we saw when he batted against the spinners, Matt, it doesn't matter spin or pace. He was able to hit his way to an extent. And when you look at 39 posted by Rizwan Mazar, no one else stood up. There's Gajanan Singh. He's had a very good bowling spell, Gajo. 3 overs, no making 2 for 20. Late addition to this Cavaliers lineup makes it an even stronger unit. So Junaid Nadir. And this is going to be a good contest here.
Pushing. They're going to have to run very quickly here. Sean Finley called into action. And only a single. So very good work there from Sean Finley to run in quickly. Almost hit it too hard there, perhaps, did Rizwan Mazar. And he gets Samar Tiwari back on strike. Samar Tiwari cannot waste any more time. 11 deliveries remaining. Pace on. He's got to get Rizwan Mazar down. The Pranav Rao is stood back, so perhaps a chance of a bye.
And Matt, is always a tricky situation. This ball cut away. That's a good shot from Samar Tiwari. And it's always a tricky situation, Matt. At this juncture of the game with 10 balls remaining, do you refuse single and hoping that you'll get the big shots that probably could come or could not come?
I think Rizwan Mazar with 10 deliveries remaining, you've got to back him to maximize it, even if it means turning down a few singles.
So he's on strike. No ball is the call. And we'll try to look at some of the extra tally. They come back for a couple of runs, so no ball call. Another one here. Call against the Somerset Cavaliers. What has really gone wrong with their no ball?
This has been purely terrible. I'll be very blunt with the Somerset Cavaliers. 5 no balls. When was the last time have you seen 5 no balls in one innings? And they get 2 as well. Rizwan Mazar will be on strike for the free hit ball.
And Matt, it seems to come at the same end. You look at this umpire's end. All the no balls have really come from this end. So here's the free hit ball. Rizwan Mazar on strike. Ball plundered into the offside in the vicinity of Gajanan Singh. And could they come back for a couple of runs? Good running there from Rizwan Mazar and Samar Tiwari. They bring the New England Eagles closer to 100. Could be a fighting score.
It could, the way the surface is playing. It'll be all up to the New England Eagles bowlers, the likes of Samar Nazar, Hemindra Ramdihal, even Samar Tiwari at the other end. Quality spinner. We would have seen him a little bit last year.
Playing a miss. Pace off a ball from Junaid Nadir. The boys are looking to probably get about another 3 runs here. New England Eagles. And Matt, the good news here at Glenville, the rain has held off for the time being. And so good for cricket. Once cricket is played, it's always a lovely moment for this 2023 Toyota Minor League Cricket Championship. Oh, ball into the onside. Can beat Yasir Mohammed. He's been a busy man today, Yasir. And so the 19th over almost coming to a close with final ball coming up. And it's over to Samar Tiwari.
Free hit ball you feel for Samar Tiwari this. Last ball of the over. Not a single or not a 3. It's either 2, 4, 6 or out or a dot. Free hit ball this you feel for the young man.
So here is Junaid Nadir. Comes into ball to Tiwari. Tiwari looking for runs. He gets a dot ball. 19 gone. It's 98 for 8. 98 for 8. Okay, let's...
Took that last corner pretty quick.
Sir, I need one hand on the roof, one hand on the pump.
Timeout for Sunoco Go Rewards.
Keep pumping.
With new Sunoco Go rewards, when you fuel, you save because rewards come first.
Over number 13 and over number 17 and caused by Rizwan Mazar, Matt.
Yeah, lots of damage done from Rizwan Mazar. 45 of 35 from him. Couple of 4s, couple of 6s. Has really sent bad deliveries a long way back with 6 balls remaining down to the final over. I think Rizwan Mazar needs to face all 6.
Yeah, we've seen a couple of maiden overs. If you're looking at the chart and you see there are 2 of us missing bars, that would have been Sonny Patel and Saad bin Zafar, Nomi Iftikhar, who's had a very, very good catching tournament. He comes back into the attack, 1 over, none for 6. And we'll be coming into both the Rizwan Mazar. They have played a lot of cricket together, and they've played a lot of cricket against each other in the New York, New Jersey area. Noman Iftikhar, final 6 ball, and doesn't deliver on the end of Saravana Kumar. And we come down to the final 6, Matt. 98 on the board. What's your final tally?
They'll be looking at 110 here. If they can get 13 from this final over, Rizwan Mazar will back himself to do so, that's for sure.
Oh, hammered into the pitch. Wrong one goes to Nomi Iftikhar.
5 more to go. And Rizwan Mazar will be looking to maximize. I'm not sure Samar Tiwari will be getting any more batting opportunities here. Rizwan Mazar, 5 deliveries remaining. You've probably got to take all 5, nearing a half century as well. But he'll be looking to get the New England Eagles, most importantly, to a fighting total here. Short, hammered. Has he got enough? Yes, he has. Rizwan Mazar brings up the 50 for him in some bit of style and takes the New England Eagles over the triple figure mark. Noman Iftikhar banging one into the pitch and Rizwan Mazar more than equal to it.
Oh, that's a big shot from Rizwan Mazar. 50 for Rizwan Mazar. He goes up to 51. And it comes in the final stages of the 20th over. And it brings up the 100 also, Matt. What couple of milestones there. Rizwan Mazar for 6. Oh, into the onside. More runs here for Rizwan Mazar. Look at that. He's gone away for 4. And what an exciting over here for Rizwan Mazar. 6 and 4 off this over from Noman Iftikhar.
115 now, perhaps the goal. I said 110. 6-4, and just like that, Rizwan Mazar has upped the target. Perhaps here for the New England Eagles. A helicopter-like shot. Take a look at this. Nicely done. Rashid Khan-esque from Rizwan Mazar.
Yeah, that's a lovely shot. We've seen a couple of 50s last week at Mercer County Park. We saw one off the bat of Chandrapal Hemraj. We saw a quicker one from Ryan Scott the following day. Playing a miss. Good bowling here from Noman Iftikhar. A loopy bouncer, which has really come into T20 cricket in recent times.
Really upset at himself there. Rizwan Mazar couldn't put that one away. But yeah, they don't look very difficult to hit on a camera. But trust me, out in the middle, we've seen, as you mentioned, how frequently they've been used in scenarios like this. So difficult to really get hold of.
So a couple of balls remaining. The contest continues. Here is Iftikhar. Oh, smashed! And gone a long way from Rizwan Mazar into the hands of his good friend Abdullah Saeed. And so the big wicket goes down of Rizwan Mazar. It's 108 for 9.
Abdullah Saeed, safe hands. Looking to go. Pulling that one away again is Rizwan Mazar. This time not enough on it. Abdullah Saeed, huge hands of his. Will not drop those. Rizwan Mazar goes for 56. What a knock he has played here. He welcomes Burhan Saeed out to the middle. Mazar goes. It's 108 for 9.
So Burhan Saeed comes into the middle. Yeah, he gets a big round of applause. Rizwan Mazar as he walks back to the New England camp. And boy, has he put in a performance here today. Quick fire 50. Very tough one to score. But Rizwan Mazar 55.
Was in there for a while. Rizwan Mazar walked out around the 10th over, the halfway stage. Really did his part for the New England Eagles. Burhan Saeed.
So final ball coming up. Noman Iftikhar makes the circle and comes into ball to Burhan Saeed. Final ball. Oh, wide is the call. And now they scamper through. Couple of wides. New man on strike.
So they get through. Samar Tiwari will be facing up to the final delivery.
And Matt, when you look at the extras column here for the Somerset Cavaliers, 13 so far. 5 no balls, as you would have mentioned, couple of leg byes. And so certainly not as disciplined as we thought they would have been with a strong bowling attack.
So young man here, Samar Tiwari. Final delivery. We've seen him off strike. Can he whack this one away from Noman Iftikhar?
Well, they're gonna scamper through another bye. It's 111 at the end of their 20 over, led by 56 from Rizwan Mazar. So their innings comes to a close, and after 20 over, the New England Eagles starting their campaign for this 2023 Sunoco Minor League Cricket Championship Series has put 111 on the board. Two batters walking back to the pavilion. Burhan Saeed, the taller of the two, and Samar Tiwari, who has faced 9 balls for 3 runs. So there you have it, folks. New England Eagles 111 for 9. But I tell you, there's still cricket left in this game. You never know runs on the board or runs on the board, man.
Indeed they are. You look at that batting card, Rahimanjur Ramdihal. In fact, not Rahimanjur Ramdihal, Rizwan Mazar with 56. Didn't really get much help. You look, aside from Ryan Patan, who got the double digits with 15, nothing really there in that middle order. 111 for 9. Extras were a big help, 15 of them from the Somerset Cavaliers, as we mentioned. And in the end, the Somerset Cavaliers will need 112. 5.6 and over required.
Yeah, bowling card for you. They looked a lot more respectable at the top of the order. Gajanan Singh coming in at the last moment into the Cavaliers lineup. 2 for 20, 2 for 14 from Sunny Patel. And Saad bin Zafar, 2 for 14. So big bowling performance here from the New Jersey Somerset Cavaliers. Their catching has been good. And they've really backed their bowlers. Extras, as you made mention, 15 so far. A tall order. It's 111 for 9 at the end of 20. So we'll take a look at some of the highlights here. Nomi Iftikhar. Oh, that's a slashing shot from Sushant Madani, Matt, at the top of the order. Looked quite promising but perhaps it didn't last too long. We saw him and Ryan Patan at the top of the order. Looked very threatening. This one into the onside, but found Yasser Mohammed, who made a very good attempt to stave off one of the boundaries. Surprisingly, Yasser Mohammed was not given the ball to bowl today. And look at that, Ryan K. Patan into the hands of, that's Modani, straight into the hands of Nomi Iftikhar.
First wicket fell, and the second one didn't fall too long after. Jaladua totally bamboozled. I'm not even sure he knew what hit him. And Saad bin Zafar, 2 wickets in the over in very quick succession, removed Jaladua from the middle. And then Akshay Homraj didn't last too long after. Karima Gore popped straight up, and Sean Finley ran in, took perhaps the easiest catch of his life.
Yeah, they were down at 21 for 3 at this stage, and Saad bin Zafar would come in, and we saw a lovely shot through the offside of the bat of Ryan K. Patan. We know he was all class, but the tidy bowling from Saad bin Zafar. Sonny Patel was then introduced into the attack, and look at this one. Played into the long off area, Saeed Abdullah. In fact, Nomi Iftikhar again, we made mention how his catching has really been excellent in this tournament. He held on to a very good catch. Gajanan Singh was introduced into the attack. Hemendra Ramdihal would have come out. And we saw very good bowling from Gajanan Singh, apart from the no balls. But take a look at this one. He came in to bowl to Hemendra Ramdihal and lofted into the onside. And Abdullah Saeed is a very safe catcher. He held on to a relatively easy catch by his standard, and another wicket fell.
This was the end of Salman Nazar. Totally gone through him. Gajanan Singh, another good delivery from him. Second wicket for him. Nazar was cleaned up. Couple of no balls. He saw quite a bit of them. This one given the doses from Rizwan Mazar. And unfortunately for Gajanan Singh, things didn't really end there, as we saw quite a bit from him. Sonny Patel back into the attack and cleaned up Apurva Mahesh Ram, who fell for 2.
Yeah, I thought it might have been a careless shot from Mahesh Ram, but look at this. Plundered straight down the ground. Rizwan Mazar never stopped attacking this New Jersey Somerset Cavaliers. He would go on to get a 50, but what a knock we've seen from Mazar. Take a look at this one. Lofted into the offside. A bit of misfortune here for the Cavaliers. 2 fielders came around, couldn't prevent the boundary, and Rizwan Mazar continued to plow along. Even Saad bin Zafar, he was not spared. And while Saad bin Zafar has been excellent, we've seen a couple of loose deliveries from him, one of which you just saw there. Nomi Iftikhar would come back towards the end here, and Rizwan Mazar, a fine way to bring up his half-century mat. What a big shot here off the bowling of Nomi Iftikhar.
Continued to maximize that final over. Pitched up, and a good-looking helicopter shot like from Rizwan Mazar fetched him another boundary. But unfortunately, that is where the fireworks would end for Rizwan Mazar. Another short delivery, pulled away, and picked out Abdullah Saeed.
Yeah, a couple of balls later. We're coming to the last one. They ran a couple of wides here, and that score finished up at 111 for the loss of 9 at the end of 20 over. So there you have it, folks. New England Eagle haven't been sent in here by the New Jersey Somerset Cavaliers. And we'll take a short break and resume. And cricket does so with the news. Cavaliers will need 112 from 120 balls. Stay tuned for a lot more minor league cricket as we're coming to you live from the beautiful Glenville Sports Complex in Schenectady.
So back for the reply. Xavier Marshall out in the middle. Gaurav Grover. So some spin to start things off for the New England Eagles. Abdullah Saeed, man on strike.
So Jaladua, the keeper. And Gaurav Grover, big appeal. And not out, says the umpires. So things have started pretty well here.
So good start indeed from Gaurav Grover. 111 or 112 required for the Somerset Cavaliers. Not a big total, but when you look at it from the context of this game, can go anywhere. Up and over from Abdullah Saeed straight away. And is that one bounce or has it gone all the way?
Umair Khan.
Umair Khan, our trusted cameraman, signals for.
And they will believe Umair Khan because he's right next to the ball. That's the only time you probably can take Umair Khan's word. That's a lovely shot from Saeed Abdullah. He's off to a good start. The ball kept low but turned into the onside mat. The benefit of batting second. You probably would have seen a thing or two what has happened during the course of the New England Eagles innings.
Sun is out, would you look at that? Here at the Glenville Cricket Complex. Still some inclement weather forecasted, but we'll perhaps not mention that for the rest of the game.
Yeah, big weekend. Oh, no ball. What's going on?
Something seems to be going wrong here. We saw it with the Cavaliers as we take a look at that exquisite shot from Abdullah Saeed. Not sure if it's something with the run-up from that end. I mean, it's hard to tell.
It's a lovely strike from Abdullah, no matter what. Timed it well. And he's a very good striker of the cricket ball, Abdullah. Oh, swing and a miss here by Marshall. We saw last week at the Mercer County Park. Didn't get any. Got a very good ball from one of the leg spinner. Took his off stump apart. And he makes a very vicious swing at the ball. Some quality one from Gaurav Grover.
Yeah, couldn't maximize the free hit on that occasion. Has that been a stumping? No, it hasn't. Jaladua was off to the races. But not out, says the umpire. So in the end, Xavier Marshall survives. We'll have another look at it. I mean, that's very difficult to tell. Very good and very emphatic glove work there from Jaladua.
Yeah, not a bad start here from Gaurav Grover. Take another look at that. Always difficult to tell, but Marshall apparently didn't move. And so his back foot planted where it all started. And so still a couple of questions asked. Nothing wrong with that. It's a sign of putting the batters under pressure. And ball driven into the offside. Can't score. So Marshall will have to wait a while longer for him to open his account here in the 2023 Sunoco Minor League Cricket Championship. The first over comes to a close. And in reply, there's 6 for no loss. So the finger spinner, Samar Tiwari, the little man from Canada, given the ball mat. Couple of spinners employed here. Gaurav Grover, we saw bowled an over that went for 6. And now throws the ball over to Samar Tiwari. Very experienced bowler. They don't have a lot of runs to play with. It's 106 needed from 114 balls.
So spin for both ends, indeed. Looking to do what the Somerset Cavaliers did and really inflict some damage. In the air from Abdullah Saeed. Gets it up and over. Gets it away to the boundary. So the runs keep flowing here for the Somerset Cavaliers and for Abdullah Saeed. He picks up his second 4.
Yeah, another good-looking shot from the hard-hitting Abdullah Saeed. Take a look at this one. Into the offside. It really goes over cover. And that's a good-looking strike again from Abdullah. Couple of boundaries for him already. And you look at the card has already gone up to 10 for no loss. So very good start here from Abdullah. Such a good striker of the ball, Abdullah Saeed, Matt. He made a point last year. He's been with this franchise before. He's been with the New England Eagles in the past. So again, going down the leg side, called the wide here from Samar Nazar. So 11 on the board. They require 101 from 112 balls. Ball guided into the onside. So easy single here from Abdullah. And they'll come back for perhaps a couple of runs. Yeah, 2 runs off the bat of Abdullah. Good start here from the Somerset, from the New Jersey Somerset Cavaliers, Matt.
Yeah, Abdullah Saeed on the front foot straight away. We know there's only one way Abdullah Saeed normally bats. Didn't really get going in the previous game, but certainly has looked the part, has looked to be in some better form here at the Glenville Cricket Complex. Xavier Marshall sporting the MI New York helmet.
Yeah, we've seen them off to a very good start. And he gets a very good ball here from Samar Nazar. Ball giving some bit of air here, Matt, and always going to be tough on the bowlers. A chance for them to come back for a couple of runs. Burhan Saeed not picking up cleanly and allow Marshall. In fact, they'll settle for 1, but little bit of sloppy work there from Burhan Saeed. And your fielders will have to back up your bowlers here. Not too many runs to play with. And they're off to a good start. Abdullah comes back into strike. And he gets a good delivery here from Samar Nazar. So a couple of overs comes to a close. And after 2, it's 15 for no loss.
वक्त आ गया है लक्ष्मी बासमती राइस को घर लाने का। लक्ष्मी एक्स्ट्रा लॉन्ग बासमती राइस। इसका हर दाना हो इतना लंबा, पकते हुए महके और प्लेट पे क्या खूब खिले।
हाँ, मेरे घर लाने का।
So the hills in the distance here at the beautiful Glenville Sports Complex. Matt, a facility that is scheduled to hold 4 games from now until Monday. Tomorrow, Cavaliers will come back here and Empire State Titans will begin their campaign. But for now, here's Gaurav Grover. Marshall gets a good delivery. He doesn't play, and the ball goes through to Jaladua. So 97 runs needed from 107 balls. Ball lofted into the onside. Easy single here for Marshall.
You mentioned the Glenville Cricket Complex. A few different shots you can see. Perhaps a different game going on in the background. Multiple fields here at this venue. Right now the attention shifts on the main one. 2023 Sunoco Minor League Cricket Championship between the New England Eagles and the New Jersey Somerset Cavaliers, the Eastern Division. This one goes through to Jaladua behind the stumps. Gaurav Grover has bowled quite well Has only given up 7 from the 9 deliveries he's bowled.
So ball is into the offside. Gaurav Grover has been excellent so far in this over. He's kept it relatively tight so far. He's only given up a single run. Oh, big swing and a miss here from Abdullah. Doesn't go too well, and the ball goes through to Jaladua. So when you look at the 2022 season of the New England Eagles, we saw they play 14 games, only won 3, lost 10. That's Nomi Iftikhar doing some stretches there. Ball. Well bowled from Gaurav Grover. So the second over comes to in fact, the third over comes to a close. Is 16 without loss.
What's up, Doug? What got into you?
At Sunoco, we know how to fuel peak performance. Fuel your best.
So welcome back to Glenville. Samar Nazar will continue. They're off to a good start there, Matt. And those are the officials of some of the teams. Appears to be New England Eagles, judging from the pants. And things have gone pretty well here for the New Jersey Somerset Cavaliers, but they still require 96 runs to get in 101 ball. You never know what can happen. This is the opening game for the New England Eagles, and Cavaliers have already put points on the table.
Yeah, the New England Eagles will be looking to somehow claw themselves back into this game. Playing a miss here from Xavier Marshall. Salman Nazar, faith in the Canadian.
Yeah, ball defended here by Marshall. Ahmad, the Cavaliers will return here in the morning. They'll take on Empire State Titans. Empire State Titans will begin their 2023 campaign. And then the Stallions rolls into town tomorrow afternoon. They'll play 2 games here, Sunday and Monday. So much cricket to be played here at the Glenville Sports Complex. One of 19 venues that will be used by minor league this year. And so keep looking at this ground, as a lot more games will be coming up a little bit later on in the tournament. Salman Nazar is both tidy in this over, and over this only, it has not gone for any run so far. So 3-dot ball to Marshall. So far, a steady but slow start here from the Somerset Cavaliers. Ball defended into the offside. So that completes a maiden over here from Salman Nazar. 4 gone, 16 for no loss.
Took that last corner pretty quick.
Sir, I need one hand on the roof, one hand on the pump.
Timeout for Sunoco Go Rewards.
Keep pumping.
With new Sunoco Go rewards, when you fuel, you save because rewards come first.
$16 for none after 4 overs. Slow start for the Somerset Cavaliers. Gaurav Grover will continue. 2 overs for 7 from him. He's been quite good.
Yeah, so it's getting a little bit windy here at Glenville as Gaurav Grover will continue. Abdullah on 12, and Matt, has Abdullah played for another franchise other than the New England Eagles in the past? Lofted shot. Down the ground it goes off the bat of Abdullah. And into the hands and out. So Rizwan Mazar had some time to get under the ball, doesn't hold on, and Abdullah escapes.
Looking to go big And Rizwan Mazar couldn't hold on. Big chance that gonna begging for the New England Eagles. You can't afford to drop a player like Abdullah Saeed. Rizwan Mazar, of all people, will know that.
Now Marshall comes into strike. 236 runs last year with an average of 20. And Gaurav Grover might have induced a false shot from Abdullah. Not accepted by Rizwan Mazar. We'll take a look at that catch. But definitely a chance to get a wicket of Saeed Abdullah. Let's take a look at this one. Oh, that was the ball that would have eluded Xavier Marshall. Oh, big appeal, he's gone. So Xavier Marshall goes. It's 17 for 1. Marshall falls.
Great ball from Gaurav Grover. And Xavier Marshall, I guess you'd say his misery has come to an end. Really struggled to get going here today. Trapped in front and out, says the umpire. The finger is raised as we take another look. Coming forward, looking to defend. Looks quite good there. Marshall goes 17 for 1. The Somerset Cavaliers.
So Gaurav Grover picks up 1. So 17 for 1, still 95 to win from 92 balls. And so Yasir Mohammed comes to the middle. Matt, we didn't see Yasir Mohammed with the ball, but he comes in here at number 3. So with the bat, he has come.
Yeah, can be a very cheeky little pinch hitter is Yasir Mohammed. Has played some good knocks in the past. Here he walks in at number 3. Can be quite attacking, as well as Abdullah Saeed at the other end. So it'll be interesting to see how these two fare with the current run rate at only 3.6.
Yeah, young player Yasir Mohammed. And speaking of young, I know the U.S. Under 19 team is in Canada competing for the ICC Americas Under 19 Championship. Did well in their opening game. And I know they're taking on Canada today. So, interesting one as Yasir Mohammed comes in here at 95 to win from 92 balls. Gaurav Grover picks up 1. Ball defended here by the young Yasir Mohammed. So Somerset Cavaliers have bowled well. And now they come their turn at the wicket to bat, and they need 95 from 91 balls. Gaurav Grover has delivered the ball that has Salman Nazar running towards the onside. The 5th over comes to a close. It's 17 for 1.
वक्त आ गया है लक्ष्मी बासमती राइस को घर लाने का। लक्ष्मी एक्स्ट्रा लॉन्ग बासमती राइस। इसका हर दाना हो इतना लंबा, पकते हुए महके और प्लेट पे क्या खूब खिले।
हाँ, मेरे घर लाने का।
So Burhan Saeed has been given the ball after Seema. Will come into bowl to Saeed Abdullah. They've played on same team plenty times in the New York area. They're on the opposite ends today. And we'll come into bowl to Abdullah, Matt. We saw Abdullah with a couple of big shots already. And 95 to win from 90 balls. We're into over number 6. Burhan Saeed given the ball. Yasser Mohammed has come to the middle. We've seen him play a couple of balls. And Burhan Saeed. Left arm over the wicket, and Abdullah gets a good ball. He defends up and towards the onside. Ball goes through to Hemendra Ramdihar, and there is no run. So 4 games expected to be played here at the Glenville Sports Complex. You're watching the Cavaliers New England game. Then, of course, Cavaliers play in the morning. They'll take on the Empire State Titans. Stallions will play the New England Eagles tomorrow afternoon. And there's a Monday game. Empire State Titans will take on the Stallions. So, Matt, 1 of 4 games carded for the Glenville Sports Complex.
$17 on the board. Final over of the power play being bowled here by Burhan Saeed. We would have seen a hitting masterclass, a fighting knock from Rizwan Mazar in the first innings.
So ball sliding down the leg side and a couple of wides here. Added to the scorecard.
Gets Yasir Mohammed back on strike. Yet to get off the mark is Yasir. Just about a run a ball required, but the current run rate is way less than that. Need to just keep rotating the strike, getting the boundaries, just to make sure that asking rate doesn't get up to a point where it can get quite uncomfortable, quite dicey here for the Somerset Cavaliers.
So Yasser Mohammed has faced a couple of balls. And Burhan Saeed has been good so far, Matt. Nickname Mitchell Stark. Probably one of the best exponent of left arm seam bowling or fast bowling. He's better than a seamer. He bowls a lot quicker than what we would consider seam bowling. And really served Australia well in the time that he's played at the international level. He's still one of the best in the business. Oh, he gets a ball that pops in front of Yasser Mohammed. But this over, relative to the couple of wides that he's given away, Burhan Saeed has really bowled well.
Yeah, he's bowled all dots since then. 92 from 86 required. Again, just that asking rate going up to 6.4. It can inch to 7 if Burhan Saeed can close out with a couple of good deliveries here. Just got to stay on top here with the Somerset Cavaliers. Tricky low total sometimes.
So why is the signal from umpire Saravana Kumar? Comes out of Rhode Island, Matt. And the umpires have done a tremendous job in their capacity as being the fair judges of appeals that have really gone their way. And we've seen really some top-class umpiring in the last couple of years of this minor league series. And the boys have returned to really perform at a top level. We would have seen the likes of Jermaine Lindo, Vijay Malela, Samuels being part of Major League. So not only a chance for the umpires to really be a part of this 2023 minor league cricket championship, Matt, but a chance for them to advance to the higher level. Oh, lofted into the offside from Yasser Mohammed. Has he found the gap? I think he has. And they come back for a couple of runs. Good looking shot from Yasser Mohammed. Ends the 6th over. So the power play comes to an end. It's 22 for 1.
What's up, Doug? What got into you?
At Sunoco, we know how to fuel peak performance. Fuel your best.
So welcome back to the Glenville Sports Complex. Hemindra Ramdihal has been given the ball. Cavaliers off to a good start. They're chasing 112. They're posted 22 for 1 so far. We've seen a couple of big fours during the course of Saeed Abdullah's innings. And we've also seen the fall of Xavier Marshall. So Hemindra Ramdihal comes into strike. Oh, he's gone. So a perfect start to Hemindra Ramdihal, and Saeed Abdullah goes. So 22 for 2. Take a look at this one. Ball given a lot of air. No. And appeal for caught behind. Abdullah stands and he's given the marching order from the umpire. It's 22 for 2.
Abdullah goes for 13. Hemindra Ramdihal would have been very successful with the New England Eagles franchise last year. Starts off 2023 in the best possible fashion, getting the outside edge of Abdullah. He falls for 13. It's 22 for 2.
So Sonny Patel comes to the middle. And he comes because we've seen the departure of Abdullah. Take a look at Rizwan Mazar during his knock of 56, Matt. He batted exceptionally well, plundering the bowling to all parts of the ground. Take a look at that. That was a big line hit. And then this one through the offside. A couple of miscommunication between the fielders, but it was good. Off the bowling of Saad bin Zafar. Look at that. Plundered into the offside. And then perhaps a more commanding shot in the vicinity of the long on area. Nomi Iftikhar in the final over. And this one is plundered. That's another big shot from Rizwan Mazar. So he alone posted 56, Matt. What a knock from Rizwan Mazar.
Yeah, did very well. Much needed innings that for the New England Eagles. Without him, who knows how much lower their total could have been. Loose delivery that from Hemindra Ramdihal. Sonny Patel able to get off the mark early on. Akshay Homraj is posted out there. Limited to just 1. Gets Yasir Mohammed back on strike, who is on 2. Saeed Abdullah and Xavier Marshall, the 2 names that Somerset Cavaliers will have to contend without.
Yeah, Yasir Mohammed. He's generally a player who likes to play some shots, and he could be slowed down because of the track here at Glenville. And you get the feeling, Matt, that the asking rate is 6.4. They're going at 3.6. So the New England Eagles might be quite delighted to know those numbers. Sonny Patel, he's come out here. Second time we've seen him coming, getting an early batting at number 4. Big appeal, Nadal says the umpire. And so Hemindra Ramdihal has bowled a very, very good over. We saw he got a wicket of Abdullah off his very first ball. And he's asked a couple of questions in this over.
Yeah, indeed, has put the pressure on here. Couple of wickets down.
So Hemindra Ramdihal continues to bowl fine. You made mention that he comes out of the Phoenix Cricket Club, out of Queens. And a man who has been part of the Guyana team captain in the ICF Cup. Take a look at this one. Big question asked. Not out, says the umpire, but a very, very good call from Hemindra Ramdihal. So the 7th over comes to a close. A good one from Hemindra Ramdihal. And after 7, It's 24 for 2.
Took that last corner pretty quick.
Sir, I need one hand on the roof, one hand on the pump.
Timeout for Sunoco Go Rewards.
Keep pumping.
With new Sunoco Go rewards, when you fuel, you save because rewards come first.
Yeah, a couple of wickets to fall, 24 for 2. They have lost the wicket of Abdullah, and they have lost the wicket of Xavier Marshall, Matt. So 24 for 2. They need 88 from 78 balls. They're bowling for you. We've seen a wicket from Gaurav Grover and one from Hemendra Ramdi Hall. So out in the middle, Yasir Mohammed and Sunny Patel. So the contest is on. And this contest between New England Eagles and New Jersey Somerset Cavaliers. So Borhan Saeed, first of all, would have gone for 5. And we're coming to bowl to the young Yasir Mohammed. We didn't see him with the ball, but he's been given a sort of a promotion. And I wonder, Matt, if I'm fair to say a promotion, or he's been around the top order of this Cavaliers lineup in the last year or so.
Borhan Saeed continues. Single to Yasir Mohammed gets Sunny Patel back on strike.
Yeah, still a lot of batting to come. Gajanan Singh, Junaid Nazir, Sean Finley, we saw batted excellently last week. Karima Gore. Sabor and Saeed, Matt, getting a chance to use the new ball. And you've seen him before. He does get some swing from time to time.
Yeah, certainly here from Borhan Saeed. Not sure how much he'll get today.
Windy conditions at Glenville. So 25 for 2, Sunny Patel on strike. Gets a ball that goes into the onside. And Matt, you get the feeling that New Jersey Somerset Cavaliers, and you made mention of a tricky chase. Not a lot of runs to play with, but we're beginning to see the asking rate has gone up to 6.7. And they're going just over 3 runs and over. Cause for concern?
I think definitely with 2 wickets down. Still early on yet in the game, but you don't want to have that asking rate creep up that high. When you look at the ratio perhaps of where they're going and what's required, it's almost a 3-run difference. So certainly don't want to get that asking rate up to a point in which one good over can totally take the game away from you.
Yeah, with batting to come, it could be Gajanan coming next, and then of course Junaid Nadir. And then of course we'll go down to the all-rounder. Ball driven into the onside. Good shot. Akshay Hamraj is the fielder. And hands a strike over to the left-hander, Yasir Mohammed. And Yasir Mohammed has found it going a little tough. He's faced 8 balls. He's only scored 4. It's not the type of wicket that you probably come out looking to get a chance to play fluently. We've seen the ball grip and turn. We've seen it held up a couple of times. But all in all, it's still 86 to win. Oh, trying to play through the offside, and ball goes through to Jaladua. Jaladua has been part of wicketkeeping for some time in this minor league, having kept for the Empire State Titans for 2 years.
Yeah, is a very experienced campaigner behind the stumps, so we're seeing it today for the New England Eagles.
So ball eased into the offside, and the scamper through for whoa! Chance of a run out, and the throw might have gone to the wrong end. I get the feeling that Yasir Mohammed may have given up, but the ball didn't go to the right end. We'll take a look when we come back, but for the time, 8 overs gone, 27 for 2.
वक्त आ गया है लक्ष्मी बासमती राइस को घर लाने का। लक्ष्मी एक्स्ट्रा लॉन्ग बासमती राइस। इसका हर दाना हो इतना लंबा, पकते हुए महके और प्लेट पे क्या खूब खिले।
हाँ, मेरे घर लाने का।
Yeah, we'll probably take a look at that one. Both batters were in the same end, but the throw came to the wrong end, I think off Ramdihal. And in the end, Ada was gone, 27 for 2. That's the vast area of the Glenville Sports Complex. So far, Rizwan Mazar, 56. Gajanan Singh, 2 for 20, 2 for 14 from Sonny Patel, 2 for 14 from Saad bin Zafar. We saw Patan at the top of the order, supported Mazar to an extent. And in the end, posted 111. So far, Abdullah with 13. He's back in the shade. And we're down to Yasser Mohammed, Sonny Patel, and the others to come as Hemendra Ramdihal continues. Oh, ball tugged into the onside. Easy single here from Yasser Mohammed. He picks up a single. It's 28 for 2.
Sonny Patel back on strike. Is on 2. Looking for the sweep there. Jaladua does well behind the stumps yet again.
So Hemendra Ramdihal, the fourth bowler to be used. We saw in the previous over 2 batters ending up at the same end. And we also saw that Yasser Mohammed may have given up, but just throw to the wrong end. Take a look at this one, Matt. That might have been a swing and a miss here from Sonny Patel. That didn't go too well. And again, another quality delivery here from Hemendra Ramdihal. So he's really bowled well in this over so far. Sonny Patel trying to break free, looking for runs. And the left arm spinner, Hemendra Ramdihal, has really done well in this over. And ball tugged into the onside. Easy single here for Cavaliers. And that asking rate has gone over 7 runs and over. So a bit of work done here by the New England Eagles. And both Yasser Mohammed and Sonny Patel has gone up to a nice little partnership of 8 so far. Sonny Patel, the man on strike. And ball lofted into the onside. It goes into the direction of Akshay Hamraj. So that will complete the 9th over. And after 9 is 31 for 2.
What's up, Doug? What got into you?
At Sunoco, we know how to fuel peak performance. Fuel your best.
So 9 overs gone, 31 for 2. You need 81 from 66 balls, asking 7 runs, over 7 runs and over, Matt. And so the New England Eagles have done some justice in defending 111.
Yeah, they've held up quite well. Not a lot of runs to play with. But the bowling has done quite well. We've seen some good spin. The likes of Gaurav Grover, Samar Tiwari, Ramdihal.
And Matt, you look at Sonny Patel. We saw in the previous over looking to go across the line of the leg spinner. Might have been better served to play straight, looking for mid-off, mid-on. We're out of the power plays, so I'm pretty sure that the field is set deep. And a chance for you to tap the ball into open spaces. 81 to win from 65 balls. So ball eased into the offside. Easy single here from Sunny Patel. And brings them 80 runs closer. If they should get this one, this will be the second win of the tournament so far when we look at the table of the Eastern Zone, Matt. It's Cavaliers and the Philadelphians so far with top of the table.
Yeah, 3 points each for the two of them. Would have split that game on Monday. Cut away from Yasser Mohammed straight to the fielder.
The fact is the Philadelphians have a week off. Take a look at this one. So ball played into the onside run out. Look, and even at this point, Jaladua had some time to throw the ball. What a big mix-up for this fielding side. And yeah, Burhan Saeed all disappointed. I could imagine him calling for the ball that never came. And Yasser Mohammed is still out in the middle. So this over's gone pretty well for Burhan Saeed. He's only given up 1 in 4 balls and will come in again. To Yasser Mohammed. He goes big in to the onside, and that's a good looking shot. And we'll have to wait and see if it carried. It could be a 4 runs, but that's a good strike from Yasser Mohammed. Goes for 4. And good strike from the young man.
Finally something here for the Somerset Cavaliers. They've been struggling to really find the fence, to really get runs on the board. Yasser Mohammed goes the aerial route. Manages to find the gap between those two fielders. Much needed boundary. Welcome boundary that for the Cavaliers.
So 76 runs to win from 61 balls. Still asking over 7 runs and over. Yasser and Sunny has put on some 14-run partnership so far. So that completes the 10th over. And after the halfway stage, New Jersey Somerset Cavaliers, they're batting at 36 for 2.
Took that last corner pretty quick.
Sir, I need 1 hand on the roof, 1 hand on the pump.
Timeout for Sunoco Go Rewards.
Keep pumping.
With new Sunoco Go rewards, when you fuel, you save because rewards come first.
Not much to speak of on that batting card for the Cavaliers. Syed Abdullah falling for 13. Xavier Marshall struggled a bit, 2 from 17. And Yasser Mohammed and Sunny Patel. Halfway stage, just 36 on the board. Lots of all-rounders to come after this. The likes of, well, Gajanan Singh, and then after that, Junaid Nadir, Sean Finlay, Kareem Agor. Lots of good economy rates on that bowling card. Gaurav Grover started things off well, 3 for 8 as Ramdihal continues. This one is down the ground from Sunny Patel. They get a couple of runs to start things off.
So Hemendra Ramdihal, man, it appears that he will bowl a very lengthy spell. He's into his 3rd over so far. Would have picked up the wicket of Syed Abdullah, caught behind. He's probing the outside edge of Sunny Patel. We saw in the previous over, Sunny Patel trying to go through the onside a couple of times. Didn't go too well. And Hemendra Ramdihal, a bowler who likes to give the ball some bit of air. Take a look at that. Well, this one is a drag down into the offside. And that's a massive strike from Sunny Patel. And it's gone upstairs.
Lovely shot from Sunny Patel, but a poor delivery from Hemendra Ramdihal. Totally dragged down, asking to be hit. And Sunny Patel obliges. Look at that lovely shot. First maximum of the innings from the Somerset Cavaliers. Good looking shot from Sunny Patel. How does Ramdi Hall respond? Good delivery. Looking for that sweep again is Sunny Patel. And Jalat Dua yet again takes the bails off. But yet once again the call is not out. Look at that. Another expansive shot attempt there from Sunny Patel.
Yeah, big strike from Sunny Patel. And Sunny Patel, Matt, we saw him in the previous over of Ramdi Hall looking for that big shot. And we saw it came not too long ago off the bowling of Hemendra Ramdi Hall. Asking rate is way over 7 runs. And this over's gone for 9 so far. Yasser. This partnership has gone up to 23 so far. Ball defended. So 11 overs gone. It's 45 for 2.
आ गया है लक्ष्मी बासमती राइस को घर लाने का। लक्ष्मी एक्स्ट्रा लॉन्ग बासमती राइस। इसका हर दाना हो इतना लंबा, पकते हुए महके और प्लेट पे क्या खूब खिले।
हाँ, मेरे घर लाने का।
Looks like Samar Tiwari introduced into the attack for the first time. So some more spin introduced by the New England Eagles. This is the departure of Xavier Marshall. Gaurav Grover with his first minor league wicket. Hemendra Ramdihal got into the action not too long after. Caught behind Abdullah Saeed. 2 wickets to fall so far. So the youth player Samar Tiwari introduced into the attack. Sunny Patel is on 15. Hit a monstrous 6 in the previous over. And I wonder, do the Somerset Cavaliers look to score off of Samar?
Yeah, we've seen good spin bowling in this game so far. We saw Sunny Patel, and now he will face up to a man who plays the same art. Samar Tiwari, Matt, would have come across from Cavaliers from last year. He's come across from Stallions. Yep, been a Stallions man last year, and he will come into bowl to Sunny Patel. 67 to win. I've got to say that the sunshine has come out here, and this one is punched into the offside. Akshay Hamraj has been a busy man, and they go through for an easy single, but the sunshine has played hide and seek at Glenville, but so far, place has really brightened up a little bit.
Speaking of wrist spinners, another one comes on to face Yasir Mohammed, who we didn't see with the ball, but we're seeing him with a promotion here with the bat coming in at number 3, slip in place.
Oh, goes down on one knee and cards this one away. Oh, into the hands of Gaurav Grover. And so the third wicket goes on. Yasir Mohammed has picked out Grover, and he's gone.
Looking to make something happen, looking to manufacture runs from somewhere. Yasir Mohammed stepping across. A lofted sweep kind of shot. And in the end, doesn't have enough on it. Gaurav Grover settling. Takes the catch right in front of the rope. Yasir goes for 10. Big wicket that for the Eagles. Samar Tiwari strikes in the second ball. Yasir gone for 10. It's 46 for 3.
So it looks like Arjun Singh has walked to the middle. And Matty comes in here, 7.5 runs, and over still needed. They're going just over 4. And you get the feeling that the New England Eagles will be quite delighted that they've struck at a time when we were beginning to see a partnership developing between Yasir Mohammed and Sonny Patel. But it comes to an end at 24, and in walked the left-hander Gajanan Singh. Yeah, good start here from Samar Tiwari. And I know, Matt, I may put you on the spot here. How was his time with the Stallions last year?
Wouldn't have featured in every game for the New Jersey Stallions.
Ball chopped into the offside. Gajanan Singh still looking for his first run. Good bit of feeling by the man in the offside. So Gajanan still to get off the mark. Sonny Patel is on 16. We've seen the fall of Marshall for 2, Abdullah for 13, Yasir for 10 not too long ago. Oh, Gajanan, big shot into the onside. Oh, catch taken from Akshay Hamraj. And Gajanan Singh's fall is 46 for 4.
Another wicket goes down. Gajanan Singh looking to go after Samart again. And just like Yasir Mohammed holds out in the deep, Akshay Hamraj takes the catch and another wicket for this young spinner. And this one perhaps even bigger. Similar shot to Yasir Mohammed, a slug sweep. And in the end, Akshay Hamraj running around. I'm not from there, maybe a bit of a bubble, but holds on in the end. Good catch. And Samar Tiwari has 2. Gajanan goes without scoring for third ball. 46 for 4, the NJ Cavaliers. So Sean Finlay walks to the middle. And going back to Samar Tiwari last year, wouldn't have gotten many wickets, but would have definitely impressed with his economy rate in the few games he played. Only a handful of matches for the New Jersey Stallions last year. Has started 2023 off with a bang for the New England Eagles. Couple of wickets, only given up 1. And Finlay is defending first ball. Sees out Tiwari's final delivery of the over. It's 46 for 4 after 12.
What's up, Doug? What got into you?
At Sunoco, we know how to fuel peak performance. Fuel your best.
So interesting stage of this game. Still 66 to win from 48 balls. On conditions here that is certainly not an easy strip to bat on. They picked up 4 so far. We'll have to wait and see who will be given the ball. 3 overs, no more than 1 for 15 so far from Hemendra Ramdihal. Not too sure if he will continue. But Matt, we've seen a fine over from Samar Tiwari. He's picked up 2 for only a single run in that over.
Yeah, very good start for Samar Tiwari. Another bowler, a bowling change that New England Eagles will be glad they did. They've got faith in they can have faith in Samar Tiwari now, knowing that that one over he's bowled has been very successful. As Ramdihal finishes up to Sonny Patel, who's on 16, has been around there for some bit of time, hit a 6 already. Cut away from Sonny Patel. It'll be just one. Gets Finlay back on strike. Would have gotten a good little cameo in the last game against the Yorkers at Mercer County, did Sean Finlay.
Yeah, the catching has been very good here from the New England Eagles. And we always would say, Matt, sometimes your bowling attack is as good as your catching. We saw New Jersey Somerset Cavaliers, very good catching from them. Abdullah, Nomi Iftikhar. Ball tucked into the onside. We saw Sean Finlay at Mercer County was able to get among the runs last week. Got a quick 20 and really propelled the Somerset Cavaliers. Take a look at this one. Gajanan Singh, it was a very good catch from Akshay Hamraj. Look, he ran around, had to make some bit of ground. And look at that. Held on for D-Life. You're right on that. Got a little bit of bubble. But he held on. Ball may have prevented from falling down because of his chest. And that's a lovely catch from Akshay Hamraj into the onside. Sonny Patel looking for runs here. And could come back for a couple of runs. That's a good looking shot again. Akshay Hamraj is engaged. And so 50 on the board. The 50 comes up in the 13th over.
Sonny Patel on 19. Finlay is on 1. 50 up for the New Jersey Somerset Cavaliers. 4 wickets have fallen and that asking rate is over 8.
And Matt, this 50 comes in the 13th over. We saw 50 for New England Eagles coming in the 11th over. Oh, the ball has eluded everyone, beating the batter. And Jaladua can't pick up. It could be a couple of byes here. And so 2 runs added to the scorecard. So 52. Look at this one. Pass between bat and pad. And also eludes Jaladua. And that will add a couple more runs to the scorecard. So that'll take the score up to 51 for 4. And we are in the 13th over, being bowled here by Hemendra Ramdihal. A brave decision, Matt, to go with Ramdihal to bowl throughout, you'd say?
I don't think so. We would have and that's not great fielding. Right through the legs. But now we would have seen it to be quite common from Hemendra Ramdihal. Usually once he's introduced into the attack to bowl all 4 last year. Usually in the power play though, so he's been bowled a lot later than he was last year, but we would have seen a good start from Grover and Nazar up top.
So ball punched into the offside. Good bit of feeling here from Salman Nazar. And so the 13th over comes to a close. New Jersey Somerset Cavaliers chasing 112. They're 52 for 4. Yeah, this is the warm chart already. We would have seen the New England Eagles. They are the blue worm, so they will remain where they are. But you take a look at the New Jersey Somerset Cavaliers, just on point there. But we've seen a little bit of dive in the last couple of overs, and that is because we've seen a couple of wickets fall, that of Gajanan Singh, and then, of course, that of Yasser Mohammed. Other than that, even Steven so far. So we take a look at some of the wickets to have fallen. The first one, Marshall, and then Abdullah Saeed caught behind. And then Yasser Mohammed, we thought he played a very good shot, but interrupted here by the big hands of Gaurav Grover. And the final one so far, Gajanan Singh, he may have hit this into the wind. Very windy conditions at Glenville. And Akshay Hamraj, typically a wicket keeper, he did well to hold on to the ball. 4 down, 52 on the board.
So Samart will continue. We'll be bowling to Sean Finlay. 2 on the board for Sean Finlay. Sonny Patel on 19 at the other end. Batting options starting to thin out here for the Cavaliers. Junaid Nadir, Karima Gore in the hut. Still waiting for their turn. Pranav Rao, Saad bin Zafar, and Noman Iftikhar as well. Finlay gets a single. Hands the strike back over to Sunny Patel.
So we come down to 59 to win from 41 balls. And I get the feeling that the escalating run rate, Matt, is going to be at some bit of point of concern here for the New Jersey Somerset Cavaliers. Sean Finley and Sunny Patel, they can hit the ball, but if the Eagles, this one is lofted into the air, fielder comes in, doesn't have to move at all. Hemendra Ramdihal takes an easy catch, and another wicket goes down here for the Cavaliers.
Samar Tiwari, is this the start of something special for Samar Tiwari? 3 for 2. Another big shot attempted here from Sunny Patel. And in the end, getting a top edge. An easy catch. Didn't move at all. Hemendra Ramdihal, stay where you are. And Samar Tiwari picks up his third. Is this a star in the making? Is this going to be a tournament to remember for Samar Tiwari?
Matt, will this be a game for the New England Eagles to remember? Just posting 111, we saw how tough it is to bat out in 11 as Karima Gore comes to the middle. And you get the feeling it's game on here at Glenville.
Yes, indeed. 53. Half the side dismissed. And Sean Finlay will be joined by Karima Gore. Another look at this dismissal. In the end, a quite awkward shot from Sunny Patel.
Wow, no movement at all from the left armour. Hemendra Ramdihal, the man from Queens. And in the end, an easy catch. Samar Tiwari, he's bowling a 3 for 2. What an impressive showing from this young man, Samar Tiwari. Karima Gore comes to the middle. He loves to run between the wickets, Karima Gore. Sean Finley out with him. They're under the pump here, asking 8.7 and over. And the advantage has certainly shifted to the New England Eagles.
Good delivery there again from Samar. Getting the edge at Karima Gore. And you mentioned his running. They'll need a bit of running and a bit of six hitting, which you can probably get quite evenly from these two. You mentioned the running between Gore, and you've got some muscle at the other end from Finlay. It's all about how long can they stick around.
So ball driven into the offside. Oh, has he taken another catch? In fact, he has. Driven straight into the hands. A very low catch from Hemendra Ramdihal. And things have gone from bad to worse here for the Cavaliers.
This one, a lot more difficult from Hemendra Ramdihal. Had to dive for this one, but held on just the same. And Samar Tiwari picks up his 4th wicket. What a game this young man is having.
Oh, look at this one, driven uppishly. And look at that. A magnificent catch from Hemendra Ramdihal. He has done nothing wrong today. And all of a sudden, 6 down for 53 on the board. So the captain, Saad bin Zafar, walks to the middle, Matt. And I'm pretty sure when they were chasing 112 off 20 balls, he never thought that probably batting would have come to him batting at 8. But he comes out here looking to get 59 from 38 balls. What a bowling spell from Samar Tiwari. 4 for 2. And let me remind our listeners, it's 4 wickets for 2 runs.
They would have seen some bowling brilliance from Ayan Desai for the SoCal Lashings on the West Coast. Another emerging player, Samar Tiwari from the East Coast. The ball worked into the onside, and I'm surprised that
that the captain has not put an attacking man, probably a slip for Samar Tiwari, who has impressive bowling figures of 4 wickets for 2 runs. Not too many times you'll see a bowler enjoying that success. Oh, lofted. Good shot here from Saad bin Zafar. So this will complete the 14th over. And what an over we've seen here from Samar Tiwari. 14 gone, 54 for 6.
Took that last corner pretty quick.
Sir, I need one hand on the roof, one hand on the pump.
Timeout for Sunoco Go Rewards.
Keep pumping.
With new Sunoco Go rewards, when you fuel, you save because rewards come first.
So impressive stuff here from Samar Tiwari. He's picked up 4 for just 3 runs. Saad bin Zafar and Sean Finley out in the middle. They need 58 from 36. And that run rate has gone to 9.5 and over, Matt. So all of a sudden, that advantage has swung in favor of the New England Eagles. Mahesh Ram has been given the ball. And will come into bowl to the captain, Saad bin Zafar, along with Sean Finley out in the middle. This is going to be an interesting bowling change here from Mahesh Ram. Can he apply and keep the pressure on the New Jersey Somerset Cavaliers?
I was just going to make the point, when are we going to see, or if are we going to see Mahesh Ram, another handy spinner the Eagles have at their disposal, and they'll hustle through. In fact, decide against it, not taking that chance of losing another wicket. There is Saad bin Zafar. But Samar Tiwari, all eyes will be on him after this game for sure. And definitely a candidate for the emerging player of the week. 4 wickets for 3 runs from Samar Tiwari. And when you look at the wickets as well, 4 pretty big wickets. Yasir Mohammed, Sunny Patel, Gajanan Singh and Karima Gore.
That one turned away so much, it's called a wide. It's a wide signal by the umpire, Matt. You get the feeling that New England Eagles have got the bowling so far. Samar Patel was still a couple of overs to come. And every over that goes by, inside edge, onto the stumps. Saad bin Zafar is gone. Mahesh Ram strikes. And trouble here for the New Jersey Somerset Cavaliers. Another one falls, 55 for 7.
Yeah, Mahesh Ram gets the wicket. Another soft dismissal. Stretching out for a ball. That really should not happen. Inside edge from Saad bin Zafar. That's not something he would want to look back on at all. Could have been a wide, maybe, had he left it. In the end, deciding to go for it and getting a huge inside edge. Mahesh Ram, just 2 legal balls in, gets a wicket. Saad bin Zafar departs for 1, 55 for 7, the Cavaliers.
Gotcha. So Junaid Nadir Masood comes to the middle here, Matt. And Matt, if we have a win predictor that we usually see from the international scoring apps, I'm pretty sure this is well in favor of the New England Eagles.
I don't see why not. 7 wickets down, asking rate almost 10. And with the Cavaliers have seemingly offered very little resistance, very little sign of any resistance as well. They haven't just built any partnerships. The biggest we would have seen is 24 from Yasir Mohammed and Sunny Patel, and it would have been quite a slow 24.
And Matt, you look at Mahesh Ram, and Mahesh Ram reminds me of Matani last week. We saw on the first day of the cricket at the Morsa County Park, Matani was bowling some off spin that was spinning so much that he was going for wide. And look at where Mahesh Ram has really found out what's happening on this track, and he's bowling way outside off stump allow the ball to turn and make it a legal ball. If he bowls the usual way, if he pitches leg stump and the batsman doesn't play, that's wide.
Yeah, very clever bowling indeed here from Mahesh Ram.
He starts very off stump. So single score is up to 57. And Sean Finley is on strike. So, yeah, just noting that on the scorecard is 57. And you see this one. A lot of turn there. That's not where you want to bowl. So Mahesh Ram has to start it. The left-hand is batting. You have to start it around leg stump. We'll take a look at this one. Yeah, that's a disadvantage. If you bowl off stump here, it's going to turn further away into the offside. That's a lovely shot from Sean Finley. Oh, he goes away for 4. Not a great effort from number 101. Might have been Ryan Patan. And that has gone away for 4. Not good effort there from Ryan.
Yeah, big shot indeed there from Sean Finley. And indeed, Ryan Patan, not a good bit of fielding there from him. They'll need some more of those, Sean Finley.
So 62 for 7. We just want to bring that up to the scores that Sean Finley is on strike, and Sean Finley would have struck the score. Ball played back to the bowler. So the 15th over comes to a close. It's 62 for 7. So we've seen a fine 4-wicket haul off the bowling of Samar Tiwari. Exceptionally well matched, only giving away 3 runs. Would have picked up 4 wickets along the way. 62 for 7 at the moment. Sean Finley and Junaid Nadir out in the middle.
This was the first. Yasir Mohammed, seemingly a good slug sweep attempt, gone wrong into the hands of Gaurav Grover. This was Gajanan Singh in similar fashion almost. Picks out Akshay Homraj after a juggle. And the wickets didn't stop there. Sunny Patel, an awkward-looking slog. And here he is. Samar Tiwari continues. Junaid Nadir. Has he found another fielder? Yes, he has. What a catch. Goodness me, what a grab that is. Burhan Saeed. What a catch. And it's a fifer for Samar Tiwari. Take a bow. And for the rest of the minor league, watch out for Samar Tiwari.
Take a look at this one. Big shot here from Junaid Nadir, but even more brilliant. Look! Oh, my goodness. Catch of the week from Burhan Saeed. And Samar Tiwari has picked up 5 and only given away 3 runs. What great catching from the New England Eagles.
Catching has been great. The bowling from this young man, Samar Tiwari, has been exceptional. 5 for 3 on his Eagles debut. As Noman Iftikhar walks out, it's the end of Junaid Nadir. He hasn't lasted long. He's gone for 162 for 8. The New Jersey Somerset Cavaliers. So 62 for 8. Sean Finley is joined out in the middle by Noman Iftikhar. 5 wickets for Samar Tiwari. 62 for 8, a position that the Somerset Cavaliers would not have predicted or expected themselves to be in. And Samar Tiwari, an unlikely hero for the New England Eagles. Here he is to Noman Iftikhar.
Yeah, ball given a lot of air. Iftikhar picks up 1.
So Samar Tiwari has only gone for 4, has picked up a 5-er. Finley is on strike. Looking to swing across the line. Through it goes to JD Jaladua behind the stumps. And the good bowling here from Samar Tiwari continues to take center stage here for the New England Eagles.
So Sean Finley, we saw him play a very good hand last week at Somerset County. Trying to break free. We'll only get a single. The bowling has really been on top. And so the score goes up to 64. I have to check on that over from Apurva Mahesh Ram that may have missed a single. But other than that, still 48 to win from 26 balls. Noman Iftikhar comes into strike. Oh, well, a bit of mis-stumping, but not a say. In fact, he might have been bowled. So has Samar Tiwari picked up another wicket? If he does, then 6 wickets for Samar Tiwari. What a bowling performance from this man.
I'm not sure what's happened there. Stumped, bowled, it doesn't matter. Well, you get another good look here. Noman Iftikhar looks like he's been cleaned up. In fact, no, I think it may have been a stumping. Jaladua.
Yeah, they look to square leg.
Very nonchalant, but a 6th wicket for Samar Tiwari inflicts further damage and brings the last man, Pranav Rao, out in the middle. But what a performance from Samar Tiwari. I'm not sure a name that many would have expected to take center stage, but Samar Tiwari has captured the eyes of not only the people watching this game, but I'm sure for the rest of the entire Eastern Division, this young man will be a name to watch out for the remainder of the tournament.
Yeah, Matt, he has a chance to pick up a 7 wicket here. Will come into bowl to the wicketkeeper Pranav Rao. Things have really fallen apart here for the New Jersey Somerset Cavaliers. They've already with points on the table. Given a lot of air outside the off stump. His spell comes to an end. In fact, he's bowled 3 overs so far, 6 for 5. As the 16th over comes to a close, 64 for 9.
वक्त आ गया है लक्ष्मी बासमती राइस को घर लाने का। लक्ष्मी एक्स्ट्रा लॉन्ग बासमती राइस। इसका हर दाना हो इतना लंबा, पकते हुए महके और प्लेट में क्या खूब खिले।
हाँ, मेरे घर लाने का।
Samar Tiwari, 3 overs, 6 for 5. Look at that. And he's still got another over to go. I'm sure he's probably hoping a wicket doesn't fall in this 17th over just so he can come back and get that 7th.
Yeah, Matt, and Matt, I know you've been following the other scores around the country. Has anybody with a better figure than this or something close to what Samar Tiwari has done today?
Definitely not this year, I don't think. I'm not sure. In terms of the 2 previous years we've had, that's one for the archives as Sean Finley picks up a boundary Salman Nazar is reintroduced and he hasn't started well. Shorter delivery, pulled away. And against the run of play, it's fair to say, boundary to Sean Finley.
So 67. They need 45. Lovely shot from Sean Finley. We saw last week, Matt. He produced a quick 20 from so many balls, but you get the feeling it's a different scenario today. Picks up another run here.
Keeps the strike.
Oh, what a bowling performance. Sean Finley gets bowled down from Salman Nazar. Wow, what have we seen here? The Eagles have won by 41 runs. We'll have to wait and see, but Salman Nazar comes in here and he cleans up Sean Finley, and that's the end of that.
44-run win, an emphatic victory. Who would have thought it when the New England Eagles were batting around, 21 for 3 around there? Two names you've got to call. Rizwan Mazar for his batting display, and Samar Tiwari as we take a look. Salman Nazar, the man getting the final wicket, cleaning up Sean Finley. Caps off an impressive debut win for the New England Eagles. They kick off 2023 with a bang, defeating the Somerset Cavaliers. Celebrations all around. A much better start to the year, a much better start to the season for the New England Eagles, a franchise we know has struggled a bit to find their footing in this league. As we see, a very sorry scorecard here for the Somerset Cavaliers. 67 all out. Sonny Patel top scoring with 19. And you can see one name dominating the scorecard, Samar Tiwari. As we take a closer look here at the bowling card. 3 overs, 6 for 5. 6 wickets for 5 runs. What a display from the youngster Samar Tiwari. And a wicket each for Ramdihal, Grover, Salman Nazar, and Apurva Maheshram. All spinners getting the wickets here for the New England Eagles.
Yeah, what a what a performance by Tiwari. And what a start to the tournament here from the New England Eagles. They came in certainly as underdogs. And here's the points table for you. The Philadelphians at the top of the order with 3 points. And New Jersey Somerset Cavaliers came into this game with 3 points. They'll remain there. New England Eagles have made a quick stride to the top of the order. New Jersey Stallions, they come back tomorrow, yet to put points on the table, Matt. Very interesting points table at the time being.
Yeah, indeed. The Eastern Division well and truly underway. And it's been thrown into chaos, I guess you could say. You look at the New Jersey Stallions, a side that was perhaps projected to top the division 0 for 2. And you look at the Philadelphians, the Somerset Cavaliers, the New England Eagles, and even the Manhattan Yorkers with 1 already in the win category.
Yeah, excellent position at the points table there. And the Philadelphians are off this week. And then we'll see what happens tomorrow. So still games on tomorrow at Glenville. We'll take a look at some of the highlights of the innings so far. Not too much to talk about, except we've seen a big performance here from Samar Tiwari, Matt.
Yep, these were match highlights, innings highlights here for the Somerset Cavaliers. Unfortunately, I'm not sure the batters will be featuring too much in them. Gaurav Grover right away setting the tone with a good delivery. There were appeals all around. Not out, says the umpire.
Yeah, we saw earlier on a lovely shot from Abdullah. We saw just in the vicinity Omer Khan, one of our leading production man. But not too long after, we saw another 4 off the bat of Saeed Abdullah. He's a very good striker of the ball. And in the end, we saw a ball here from Marshall. He would be the first one to go. And got a very good delivery here from Gaurav Grover. Judge leg before wicket. Marshall gone. So that was the first wicket to have fallen. And then not long after, Burhan Saeed, this one lofted into the onside. We saw excellent catch. In fact, that one would have gone away for 4. So there were some fighting moments from Yasir Mohammed and certainly from from Sonny Patel. Hemindra Ramdihal, he himself came off with a couple of wickets. This one into the onside, gone a long way off the bat of Sonny Patel. But then when Samar Tiwari came on, Matt, what a bowling performance we've seen.
Stole the show from there on. Yasir Mohammed. This was chain reaction of wickets for the Somerset Cavaliers, done by this man, Samar Tiwari. Wrist spin, doing the trick. Gajanan Singh didn't last long, looking to take him out of the attack early on. Picked out Akshay Humraj after a bubble in the deep. Fourth one down. Samar Tiwari didn't stop there. Sonny Patel falling for 19. Didn't have to move a muscle, did Hemindra Ramdihal. However, he did for this one, as Samar Tiwari would pick up a fourth wicket just 2 balls later.
A brilliant catch. Oh, look at this one. Took him inches off the grass. And the catching of Hemindra Ramdihal may have provided some very big support here for the Eagles. Mahesh Ram came into the attack. And didn't take him long. A drag from all the way outside the off stump. Saad bin Zafar might have been so crossed with himself by dragging that ball way outside the off stump, man. Would have gone for a wide. And in the end, the writing was on the wall. We saw Sean Finley came in, looked good to some point. One of the rare sloppy feeling we saw from Ryan Patan for the Eagles. But by then, the writing was on the wall. Junaid Nadir, well, he likes to play aggressive. And look at this. An even better catch from Burhan Saeed, and give him the lift off here by Samar Nazar, and he knows what it is to take those catches.
Lovely indeed. Another one for Samar, and this was the 6th. Nomi Iftikhar stumped off of Jaladua, and then it sent Pranav Rao out to the middle. Finlay continued to play a couple of shots, clung on to any bit of hope for the Somerset Cavaliers, but after that boundary, that hope wouldn't last too long. 2 balls later, cleaned up.
So there we have it, folks. Coming to you live from Glenville. The New England Eagles have taken this one by 44 runs. Cricket continues tomorrow at the beautiful Glenville Park. Rizwan Mazar got 56, and between Rizwan Mazar and Samar Tiwari, 5 for 6. They will be 2 of the players candidate for the player of the match. But I want to think that will probably go to Samar Tiwari without a doubt. Cricket continues tomorrow at Glenville with Cavaliers. They'll take on the Empire State Titans. Empire State Titans, they will start their 2023 campaign. And then at 2 o'clock, the Stallions rolls into town to take on the champion of today, the New England Eagles. And on Monday, Empire State Titans will take on the New Jersey Stallions. So there we have it, folks. This is the 2023 Sunoco Minor League Cricket Championship. We came to you live from the Glenville Sports Complex in Schenectady, New York. On behalf of the entire production crew, we want to say good afternoon from New York, and delighted that you've joined us all the way through with the news. New England Eagles have defeated the Somerset Cavaliers by 44 runs. Until tomorrow, this is Lenny and Matt signing off in New York, and we'll join you at 9:45 a.m. tomorrow for more cricket coming to you live from the Glenville Sports Complex. Until then, goodbye and good night. Thank you.
You're watching the Sunoco Minor League Cricket Championship, brought to you by our 2023 partners.
Everybody put points. What is that, Matt?